All right. Here we go. Just pretend that was in a Mario voice. I'm not good at impressions. All right. Let's keep nice and relaxing casting. I don't have to remember team names. It's just red team and blue team. And red team goes first. In the meta, when you go first, who do you ban? The correct answer is Brightwing, because you don't want to take Brightwing because she's lame, but you don't want the other people to have Brightwing because she's lame. Always ban Brightwing. We'll see if the red team does the correct thing. I don't know if they're listening, but well done. I am very pleased. I should do this. So, healer being banned out. Not too uncommon. Love to see it. Stukov is oppressive in the right hand. And cancelled. Okay, well. Technical difficulties. I'm sure we'll start up again soon. I'm still pleased that Brightwing got banned, even though the game didn't happen yet. Apparently, Kayla doesn't know either. This is why some people use co-casters. So they have someone to talk to and don't feel entirely alone, even though they're surrounded by people. All right, round two. Dragonshire. All right, so the first two bans should be easy. Brightwing and Stukov. Next bans are going to be another healer for the red team and Johanna for the blue team. So a healer that's annoying. I don't know. Well, Lucy was annoying, but would you ban him? Well, we'll find out. That's not a healer. That's a Sonia. I guess offlane is important on this map. Trying to control that a little bit. Don't want a first picker. Don't want the enemy to have her. That's what bans it for. And instead of Johanna, it's Tahaka. So globals. Johanna available, but I was gonna say will she be taken, in under a second she was taken. Didn't even have time to take a drink and say it. So Johanna picked up. I mean, she's a strong tank. But this is a exhibition show off, so maybe taking all the meta characters isn't always going to happen. Maybe you want to show off your other characters. But Falstad, the global, and Anduin, pretty much a staple of all healers. Every healer knows how to play Anduin. We'll have to see if it's going to pair with a light bomb with anybody or. Sylvanas, good for pushing, and Artanis, solid offlane. So far, I'm not seeing any combos being set up on either side, but we are only halfway through. I mean, Artanis swaps into, I don't know, Johanna can lock people down to make better swaps, but that's just, you know, playing with your team, not so much a combo being set up. Oh, hey, Lucio band. I almost sort of called that. Sylvanas either push the offlane while the dragon's going or push with the dragon. Not really so great at countering the dragon, although she can get % damage at one that does decent. But Wailing Arrow, Mind Control, I guess if there's a Blessed Shield, it's easy targets. But Trunka, good to get rid of. He's annoying, cuts off rotations and things. And this map, you should be rotating a lot. So I can understand getting rid of it. On the other side, like Anduin, you know, Light Bomb Falstad. No. Well, there's a May, there's an Orphea. Light Bomb into something, into Feast, doesn't lock him down that long. May, you have Ice Wall into Light Bomb, that works. Avalanche into Light Bomb, that works. Avalanche into Feast, Avalanche into Crushing Jaws. I can see how they can piggyback off of each other, but not a big guaranteed wombo blow up unless you can catch them all in one place. Uther Rainer. Interesting. Uther as solo heal. I guess Artanis has sustain, Rainer has sustain, Joe does, and Rex are standard on this map. Can hold a point really well. Although Artanis can stack like crazy off of him. I feel like just because of the lack of Uther healing, red team. It is still red team, right? Yeah, sorry. The team on the right. They're going to have to make fights happen quick and fast because their sustain's going to be a little less. But the Uther is really good against the Orphea. And, you know, if she tries to dash around with her waltzes and things, you just stop her and then you kill her. If she can't dash, if she can't heal, then she's a lot easier to kill. But we'll have to see how it goes. Man, it's been a while since I've done a cast. I'm just hoping that the UI is set up properly. If not, I'm sure we can fix it for the next one. Alright, who's got this little computer? It's all good. No one exceedingly slow. Alright, well, blue side first, because that's where the camera is. We have Dauntress on Anduin, Lagwagon on Orphea, Thales on May, Paul Rube on Rexar, and Ender on the Falstad. And on the red team, we have Zednim, or Mendez backwards, on Artanis, Meat Drapes on Uther, KLA on
10 seconds.
the person behind Rainer, Caden on Raynor, MIA on Sylvanas, and KLA is on Johanna. It's weird that Johanna can hide. Oh, yeah, UI's fine. Okay, so blue team coming into mid, looking for the team. Red team has Sylvanas being cheesy. Falstad already there to scout it out and let the team know they're coming, but a quarter of the tower goes down. Big blizzard actually catches a couple. Good damage. Mitrapes the stun to get out, and Condemn from Johanna secures the escape. So she's fairly well defended, although May did take a chunk of damage. Top lane, Artanis, who is stacking, has 10 on the bear. Ooh, doesn't quite get the backwards swap. Probably would have hit the bear and just run away from the towers anyway. But all lanes being soaked. Little collapse onto Raynor. He just gets out, no problem. That looked like it was a swap up top because the bear went down. And now it's just the Rexar. Artanis versus Rexar with no Misha. Artanis wins that fight. Ooh, they're trying to be fancy. Distracting me from the Uther kill. This is a bloodbath. I like it. I just need to pay more attention to the health bars. Misha's back up. Artanis does land the swap. That was like max range. Unstoppable lasts just long enough to deny the Misha charge. Sylvanas and Co. taking out their camp just as the shrines spawn. But Misha has top, May has bottom, and no one's contesting mid. So that's a free dragon in just about as fast as possible. 147, 146 dragon. And blue team did get their siege giants, so it's even on both sides. And the siege begins. And the counter siege begins. Meanwhile, bot lane is going to get a free clear, although it's tank and healer. It's going to take a while to clear those giants with just those two. Dragon wanders down, and now it's a siege with siege minions and the team. So, oof. Sylvanas does shut them down for a moment, but standing in the blizzard has to back off, can't keep the black arrows going. And looks like Rexar had to Hearth. So Artanis is doing some double soak duty. The dragon comes back up, gets some soak itself. Using dragon for soak, it's an option. It does get the swap, but the dragon's unstoppable, so Artanis just kind of glides away. And siege continues. Sylvanas trying to counter siege, does get rooted, so Anduin's going to take some tower shots, but May goes deep, but none of the DPS can follow. Orphea dies to the fort. That's unfortunate. Couldn't quite go as deep as the May, and May pays for it as the red team collapses. So the wall went down. Experience lead for blue, but 2 kills. Once they start soaking all those lanes again, should be able to get that experience back. Maybe. Falstad getting some free damage. Here comes Joe to stop that from happening, and Raynor looks like he wants to camp. Standing in the bush, the camp will not keep chasing you. If you release your camp 3 times, they will get full health almost instantly. So, keep that in mind. Anduin scouts it out. Falstad flies right into the middle of it, and with 4 members of the blue team, Raynor and Uther have to... Oh, Joe's here. Uther goes in a bit deep. They were waiting in that bush and pays the price. And Orphea chasing, doing some big damage. But Raynor should be okay here. If he backs up, he's sticking around a little longer. They can see him hearthing. May did not quite... Yeah, and Falstad as well. Throws out the hammer, but it's just a bit too late. Meanwhile, Sylvanas takes the camp, takes some damage, but gets it done. Artanis does the rotation. Wants to net Misha, but Rexar can do his own healing on his bear. So Misha lives. Camp still pushing bottom, but so deep that it's going to be cleared basically for free. Rare moment of zen here as the siege camp is invaded. Looking at a few talents. Getting us some swap talents. We do have attack speed, not percent damage. I thought the Sylvanas would have done that. It's pretty good on the killing the dragon. Stacking Falstad. Orphe is doing stacks as well, but currently at 0. Rexar did get the top points, and Sylvanas does get away as Falstad goes for the dragon, but the bottom point was taken back. That was really close. Sylvanas bought her team just enough time. Almost paid for it, but if Falstad had gone for the kill, she was definitely dead. But he wanted the channel and didn't quite get it. Meanwhile, Artanis, 1 versus 3, gets a kill. Don't think he's going to make it out of here. Although May missed, yeah, Falstad is enough damage there. He was not at a lot of health. But still, 1 versus 3 is not bad to trade. But heroics are in. There is a light bomb, gust, avalanche, boars. I hate both of Rexar's ultimates. They're kind of boring. And Orphea is thinking. Still 60% before red team has the heroics. 3 versus 4, and Raynor gets avalanched. The Unstoppable comes through to stop the gust, but the towers get the kill. Root's there, Uther's not getting at it. Well, you know. If they had 10s, if Joe had like Falling Sword, Uther might have been able to walk through there, but no fort here either. They do have both shrines, so they could have got dragon if they had been alive and had someone mid, but they did not. Meanwhile, big fight happening top. 2 versus 1. Does the swap? No, it doesn't. If he'd gotten that swap, Rexar was probably dead there. But Zednam, clearly he's been landing some because he's been getting some kills. Raynor and Joe. Raynor's just backing up, so that's Ironskin down. 3 top versus Artanis. That's where he got a kill last time. Go in, you can do it. Not being too aggressive. I mean, wisely not being too aggressive. Don't ever listen to me. Artanis is watching the bush. And there is the counter channel. But Falstad and Rexar are going to push in some top. So it's 5-3 in kills. It's not too crazy. But blue team has just been soaking a bit better and got that objective. And the rotations have allowed them to just push a little harder. Sort of a zoning Hyperion. Everything going on that Raynor, except Orphea. So split damage and Raynor gets the D shield, but he's kind of standing there and took the root. Avalanche on the Sylvanas. Does she have the haunting wave? She does, but she haunts right into where the May is and doesn't get escape. Meanwhile, Artanis fighting to his last hit point. That was interesting. 45 hit points left. He almost actually pulled it off. Also almost died, so that was touch and go both ways. But Artanis definitely proving he can offlane.
Fire comes for you.
As he's been outnumbered quite a bit of this game. But that's another dragon for the blue team. Collapse some red. This will just open up the bridge of death, so this fort's not that important. It's just good for getting future dragons. The kick comes onto the unstoppable Joanna, and Rexar is going to be in a bad spot. The red team will get knocked back, but does the swap come through? No. If that had, then that was a dead Rexar. Meanwhile, May is pushing bottom, Anduin and Orphea pushing mid. None of those 3 people have a lot of siege damage, but just clear the minions, let the minions do the work. Sylvanas looks like she got caught a little bit behind. So we're camping again. It's almost summer, it's almost time to go out and enjoy nature. And we're invading again. But he doesn't swap himself in. And that's a 4-man avalanche, but it's behind the fort, so no follow-up there. Falstad went over the wall. That was risky. Wanted that fort, but almost paid his life for it. Sylvanas just clearing bottom. Will save that 1 tower with 2 hit points. You don't often see things with that low HP. May goes in on the Rainer. There's the blind. There's the blizzard. The light bomb catches the Joe. She was unstoppable for just a moment. There's the D shield. A little unnecessary at that point, but does
Blue team has
save
destroyed.
for life as the fort goes down.
Shrines will soon be active again.
I didn't go over that before, but we have Hyperion, Purifier Beam, Blessed Shield, Divine Shield, obviously, and Mind Control. We've seen Divine Shield a couple times now. That could be a dead Volstad. There's Mind Control. Sylvanas is the only damage. There's the Gust Disengage. Not quite fast enough. Meanwhile, Orphea and Anduin, again, not the best siege damage, but they can take camp between them. If Volstad came down to join them, they'd be done by now. Rexar, again, taking top. Looks like some ults were used to take out May, although Blessed Shield not committed. So that's still up. As both shrines go to the blue team. Big invade. Rainers stay behind. I lied. It's just one. Oh, sorry, I did. The red team invaded. That was Rexar was blue team. So Rexar got slaughtered. There's the light bomb delivery with the Falstad. Swap on the Orphea keeps the damage back, but Falstad is also damaged. Artanis 1 versus 3 at the moment. There's a blind to help. And there's a healer. Heal lands. And Zednim is out. Cleanse, I'm not so sure. It's not Lily that cleanse doesn't heal. And now that tower... Does it go down? It's gotta go down. Yeah. They looked at it. They breathed on it, and it fell over. And disintegrated. Not even any bricks left behind. And then Sylvanas just melts the wave. Anduin looks like he's poised. It looks like he is poised to take the dragon, although he walks away. Artanis is alone here. Does get the swap unstoppable through the root. Hyperion does not peel back the enemy team. They walk right through it. There's the boars, but Joe is unstoppable. Raynor gets away, and Joe doesn't land the root. Light bomb catches her. T-shield saves her. So, not quite a kill there. May super low. Tower is hitting Misha. But everyone on the blue team gets away. So, some real close plays here. Looks like all members of the blue team are on this camp, so yeah, not gonna save that if you're red. And 16 is almost here for the red team, so then they can try and make a play, but Joe is living dangerously. Sylvanas did stop the top shrine, so the dragon won't go over. Meanwhile, the collapse is on bottom. Artanis uses his dash forwards. Does get the unstoppable with the swap to stop the root, but 5 members collapsing on him, he goes down. Sort of unpredictable movements from the blue team. Normally, just as the other team gets an even talent tier, you don't want to fight, and they're just going right in. And it's working out, because the red team was out of position for it. The gust kind of saves them from the light bomb, but the avalanche catches them, and they go down anyway. All the ults used, 2 of them cancelled out, but you only really need 1 to stick. And meanwhile, Sylvanas is... you can't hearth while you're in the dragon, unfortunately. That would be an interesting, entertaining way to defend the core with the dragon. But it's not going to happen. So that is the end. And the blue team doesn't even get to 20, but they do win the game. So, yeah, that's a game that happened. Artanis was doing really well, but yeah, there's the healing difference right there. And I'm doing a lot more than Uther. Uther is just notorious for his lack of sustained healing. And just the rotations with the Falstad, with the Rexar being able to hold a point without actually standing on it. It's tough to beat. Yeah, Artanis was holding his own quite a bit, but did get ganked a few times. Constantly tried to get ganked. He got away many times, but what are you going to do? I'm going to go back into the voice chat. That's what I'm going to do. There's lots of people in Hots 3, but nobody in the schoolyard. What else can I say about this game? Yeah, the ults seemed to land pretty well when they were used. Kills were gotten for both teams, but the blue team was rotating with greater numbers and faster, and so they were able to find more kills.
How are things going, Tin?
Going well. The first game is over.
Okay.
Well, at least the first one I was part of. I guess that was the second one for people, but
If you want another cast, Hot 7 and 8, they just started.
did the lobby start?
I think so. But they might have already be into their first game.
Okay, it's hard to cast if I can't see it.
Yes, that is.
Let's see.
Hey, Abby. Oh, cool.
Yep.
So let me ask, are you guys here to fill or are you looking to recruit?
I'm here to fill. We're actually CCS 10
Oh,
is going to be
hi.
practicing. Yeah, is going to be practicing tonight
Okay.
for the late session. But I decided if I could get on early enough, I would help out if you needed it. If not, I could just sit here and listen.
Yeah, well, right now I have all the HOTS rooms in use.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah. Some are recruiting and trying out players. Most are just customing and so on and so forth, and I try to balance it out. And
Gotcha.
I just ask if people are like here to have fun or just if they're here to recruit. Because if they're trying to recruit, I want to get them into a room or get them with people.
Yeah.
Right?
I actually participated in the last free agent night. That's how I found Cat's group.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
the same, and that's where I got my healer and her wife, Nexomania and Amaya, and
Oh, cool.
they worked out really well.
Oh, excellent. That's good to hear. Because I know
Um,
Raka. She and I were played together last season.
Yeah,
Spark, it looks like I'm going to just do 3 and 4 again because they're about to start another game.
sounds good, buddy. Have a great one.
Yep, see you later.
Did you link your Twitch? I'm gonna pull that up.
I put it in general, yeah. Huytin, Huytin. And I did look, and 7 and 8 were already in a lobby, already in a game, so I guess they were already in draft. Otherwise, I would have done them just to get some visibility on more people. But I can't join a game in progress. That would be a fun ability to have, just like in Hearthstone, where you can just start spectating. But HOTS takes like 5 minutes for it to catch up once it rejoins the game, so I imagine it would be similar if you tried to do that. It looks like, oh, I was gonna say, it looked like the teams were a bit different, but I just didn't see someone. The order of the names is different, but I think the teams are the same. But it's still red versus blue, so red team and blue team, that's never gonna change. Although I think they should have 3 team maps. So team on the left, team on the right, team on the top, and they all fight in the middle. it would be imbalanced. You couldn't possibly have a ranked version of it, but it would be fun. Just because, you know, some people would always gang up and then one team just loses and then it's a 1v1 again. So what's the point? Of course, now I'm looking at the Discord. There's like 12 people in the lobby, so it looks like there would be another game starting soon if I didn't join this one, but whatever. I'll just do this one and then switch out after. Just as soon as these teams are ready. We have a Dorkster. I don't know who that is. Ah, we're getting a rotation. That's understandable. It looks like Zednim is still gonna observe. I was considering getting him in here so we could observe together, but that seems like too much work. He probably has his own reasons to observe anyway, so I don't want to distract him with my rambling. Tomb of the Spider Queen. Smaller map, more teams in the same place. Kind of the opposite of Dragonshire, where you have to be in 3 places at once. And the blue team goes first. So, do they ban Brightwing? It's not a big map, you don't really care about globals, but it's still Brightwing. She still deserves to be erased from the game. Do. Stukov. No, it's a Stukov again. But they have first pick, so I guess they just don't play Stukov. Or they have a plan that doesn't involve Stukov. And the red team. Last time they banned Brightwing and Sonia. Hogger. I mean, he can take camps. He's a little annoying, but he doesn't like do anything special on the objective, so I don't know. Maybe someone on the blue team plays him. Last time, blue team banned Dahaka. I am not anticipating it this time. Yeah, so there's a Garrosh. And Joe. They took Joe last time, so clearly they care about Joe, but they also lost with Joe. So do they ban it? Or do they let the blue team take it and then beat them just to prove that Joe is not that good? The wonderful, colorful commentary you get from someone who's just trying to fill dead air. Nope, Malthael. So, Garrosh is banned out, so that's not the problem. So Deathwing or Cho'Gall or Stitches, or Asmodan, all big HP heroes. No, and there's CCS 5 and 6. I could have casted that one. That's what I get for being impatient. Oh, I want to see the comeback anyway. There's the Lucio. Banned out, third ban last game by the blue team. So clearly it's on their mind. And the Falstad switched sides. They thought Falstad was being annoying last time. I can do that too. Although this map isn't as big, so the value is not going to be as high. And Malfurion. Malfurion's pretty good if you pair him with like any other CC. And they did ban the Malfail, so Malfurion Stitches is a thing. So we'll see if that goes. Varian. Taunt is good if you can land it, or if he has pretty decent follow-up. But if you have to charge in, you can charge into roots sometimes, and then if Lucio tries to high five while you're on the roots, Lucio can get rooted himself. So it depends on where you are in the roots, but he doesn't always make it. But high five is still super annoying. Deathwing. So they weren't planning on Deathwing, so why the Malthael ban? Maybe he's just a good at killing minions and they don't want someone double soaking. A Nubrak. But you have high five. What are you worried about? I guess Cocoon. Can't high five at Cocoon. That's fair. They banned the Sonya, then they took the Sonya. Whereas the blue team banned the Lucio, then took the Lucio. They clearly have, you know, preferences on their mind. And Diablo. He can have some big HP. That's the Malfail ban. Mal'Ganis. So it's going to be a different kind of variant. And the final pick, Tassadar. So you're not worried about the taunt so much anymore. Tassadar is a little safer, although he does sort of soft root, so he's never really that safe. Interesting. What's the plan here? Mal'Ganis gets in there, sleeps them all. Thrall can follow up with a root. Orphea can lay on the damage. Orphea was in the last game. Orphea did well last game. So with slower targets and more speed and roots, that can work. On the other side, Diablo charge into root, into APOC, into Hinterland's Blast, I guess. You don't need the Gust so much for peels. I mean, you always can, but we'll have to see. I'm not sure what their plan is. I see potential, but I'm interested in execution. Anyway, red team. It spawned me here this time. So we have Bloody Drapes on Sonya, KLA on Malfurion, Falstad is being played by Caden, Amaye on Diablo, and Dorkster on the Tassadar. On the blue team, Ender on Varian, Lagwagon on Orphea, Thales on Mal'Ganis, Paul Rube on Thrall, and I missed something. Dontris on Lucio. We do have Gathering Storm for hammers. We have Sleep Roots, Slam, Devil's Dew, so more globes. Ooh, he went in deep. Not sure you want to do that. That's a lot of his HP gone, but red team took it all damage. Oh, but so did Lucio. Falstad went in and then Lucio came back. I thought that might have been dangerous. We do have it's on fusion, so we have boring Tassadar. Smooth moves. So getting a wall ride, Lucio. They're walking very far up into this Diablo. Not quite getting fully punished for it, but one day they will. Crash Lightning on Thrall, taking all bets. Will that get finished? Lion's Maw, so more slows from the variant. You got nowhere to go, Tass. You are dead. Caden tries to peel and dies with his team. At least, ooh, that was a good overpower into the root, but the towers woke him up. At least there's loyalty. You know, your team member dies, you go down with the ship. Orphea's doing the same Dread build and Vampiric Horror. None of Mal'Ganis' first level talents are interesting to me. They all kind of basically do the same thing in a different way. It's his level, no, later level ones that matter. Sonya does get dropped on, but makes it out. Somehow survives and spins on the minions. False that killed most of them. It's not quite as much healing, but they do sniff out the camp. It is a healer and a tank. Versus 4, I think the red team gets this. Yes, they're going to actually take it. Meanwhile, Tassadar is the only red member on the top half of the map. And the camp goes to the red side. So, level 4s for blue, but the camp for red. And 4v4 in the bot. No, 4v5 in the bot. 5v5 in the bot. 2 lanes being ignored by both teams. This is my nightmare. I always care about that experience. But if both teams are doing it, it's not like you're losing the advantage. Unless you're a late scaling team and you want to get those levels early. But Tassadar is soaking. He does have that electric fence, but he's not going too far up because he sniffs out. No, he doesn't. I thought he did, but then he went too close to that bush. And that is a Colossus Smash variant with a Thrall and an Orphea behind. That hurts. Thrall going for all the quests. There's the smash. Meanwhile, updraft. More slam. Life leech. So he's planning to basic attack. Okay. We'll see how that works out. Falstad getting low on the camp. Walks into a minion to take more damage when his tank is out there. But he's planning to hearth anyway, so it doesn't matter. So red team does get the camps. Denies a few gems there. Nope, they get picked up. But with 3 kills, they're only a tiny bit of experience ahead. But Thrall did get the turn in there. A big flip onto Orphea, not quite in the root, but it did catch the Thrall. Mal'Ganis ought to go down. Oh, Tassadar doesn't quite get the shock on him. It's the Orphea, but not the Mal'Ganis. And Orphea completes her level 1 quest. Which is 50% more damage on the eruption. And the slow is huge. So if you're on the red side, you did not want that to happen. But hitting 3 people is not that difficult, so it's kind of inevitable. It's a little easier than subdue. Subdue doesn't always happen. Good defense though. First top's already done. Bottom shouldn't get too much with Sonya there. It's the mid that's going to get some damage if red does any kind of team fighting. Mal'Ganis stopping the rotation just by himself with the sleeps can buy a lot of time, and yeah, the wall's down. But it shouldn't get much more than that. Meanwhile, 2 bottom, Sonya taking damage. The gate goes down. Towers will too, because there's nothing that Sonya can really do to stop them by herself. And the rest of the blue team is rotating down. There's a lot of minions here. Varian going very deep. He should pay for that. But he won't. Oh, yeah, the fort got him. That's the trouble with going in first. However, while he was dying, the minions were attacking the fort. And that's a trade. A person for a fort. You die 6 times, you win the game. Alright, that's not too bad. And yeah, they're all going all the quests. There's Maelstrom. Diablo did get a good combo onto that Thrall, but he he had to dash forward, and his team was not quite close enough. So Malfurion couldn't quite get the roots in place. This should be a kill. No? Yes? Come on. There it is. Malfurion gets the kill. So good charges from the Diablo. Not exactly a bunch of range DPS to follow. Malfurion taking the risky rotation. Does get charged. There's the root, but body blocked by her own team. His own team. Malfurion's not a girl. I know things. And Falstad goes down too. And looks like Tassadar is going to sacrifice his own Diablo. I don't think he is a demon, but sacrificing him doesn't give you any special buffs. And Diablo had 93 souls, so he doesn't lose all of them, and it's still early, so he is still a big chunky boy. Meanwhile, red is only 4 gems away, and blue is 1, if I'm doing math correctly. I'm not. 11. Sonia does scout out a camp. Lucio's down here, but so is Malfurion and Falstad. If they do it quick, Varian's coming, Diablo's coming, Mal'Ganis is on his tail. That is what I called with the ult, but a bit early. Sorry, but Malfurion just got left behind there. Falstad was, I'm out. Leap gets Sonia out. Tassadar, okay, Mal'Ganis doesn't chase. With the Lucio and Mal'Ganis, like, they could have, and they probably would have gotten that kill. But heroics on both sides. Hinterland's Bass, Tranquility, you know? Emerald Dream, what's it called? Twilight Dream. In that fight, might have, he was completely surrounded. Probably still would have died, but would have been a 3 or 4 man silence. A lot of damage coming into that Varian, most of it from the fort. That black hole didn't quite catch him, and there was APOC. On the other side, Carrion Swarm, Crushing Jazz, Shield Wall, Earthquake, and Sound Barrier. So no high five shenanigans. Both teams do have turn-in, but blue team is controlling the point. So it looks like blue team will get their turn-in, while red team gets the camp and clears some waves. Lucio starting boss, and red team can now see that they're on boss. They have all the time in the world to fight this. Blue team does not have a talent advantage. This is incredibly risky. Black hole's up in 10 seconds. Leap's up now. All the other heroics except Apocalypse are up. Falstad gets annihilated though. Malfurion a little too far up does as well. Boss gets leased and cancelled. But 3 members die. That is a very optimistic black hole. But there's not much he can do here. Black hole won't do anything to the wave, so it's not like it's going to really help defend. It'll be back up. Hopefully in the next team fight. But top is going to take a ton of damage. Diablo did respawn. His bottom mid-wave was pushed up. It's not going to do too much by itself. It will gather some minions if it isn't dealt with. But it looked like just top's gone. And if they had gotten the boss, it could have been a lot more. So maybe those kills were, those deaths were worth it. But now blue team does have a talent advantage. That was an APOC combo onto Thrall. Did it work? It worked. Okay. I just saw the other team and APOC kind of came out of nowhere. But he did trade himself 1 for 1. But now red team does not have a tank. Tassadar doing some good wave clear. And red team is just playing the waiting game for Diablo to respawn and 13 to come. And then the game can keep going. Blue is still missing 20 for a turn-in. Red still has a turn-in, but... okay, Sonia should get this by herself. Even talent tiers, they are down the front walls of forts, but this is their chance to push as long as they don't get caught. Look how fast they are with that Lucio. Move speed is important, people. If you have it and the other team doesn't, that's a big advantage. I could feel Diablo wanting to charge that. Tassadar does put a good wall down to save himself. But the red team is not really in a position to get anything done. They're hiding while the objective pushes. Hinterland's Blast does not connect. Mal'Ganis sleeps through and gets out. Like, ooh, that was a long range charge onto the Lucio. Sound barrier comes up. And it's 5 versus 5 in the top lane while objective pushes bottom. Good wall to zone the team. There's an APOC, but the overpower pulls him out of it. That's the Orphea ult, the big draws, and Orphea getting all the damage. Yet Varian ends up with the kill. Lots of damage coming out of the Tassadar, but not quite enough. And it's all AoE, and Lucio does AoE healing, so... Too bad. However, objective does get top fort, and that's a lot of minions. Probably should get bottom, even if the team comes to clear. Falstad being there will secure it, but will trade his life. However, as we learned from Varian, trading your life for a fort is worth it. So he's just, you know, giving back. Although, really, he didn't need to be there. And once he saw the Varian, if he had just barreled out, the minions would have killed it. Okay, does blue team finally get this camp? I was gonna say the answer is guaranteed yes until I saw there was some rotations down, but they're just checking bushes. They're going to be too late. There's an Orphea, but Mal'Ganis is right there. Thrall and Lucio are on their camp. They can see the Mal'Ganis, they can see the Malfurion, all the mal, the negative in the Latin. Bad. Oh, there's the charge, there's the overpower, there's the root, there's the leap, there's the sleep, and there's the carrion swarm. And Mal'Ganis is out. And there's the overpower? Colossus Smash. Big damage from Tass, but he's sort of rooted and can't do anything. 2-man Hinterland's Blast. Malfurion trying to float around while he's whatever his ult's called, Tranquility, but not gonna be enough. And everyone goes down. Yeah, all of their CC was used on the Mal'Ganis, and he just carrion swarmed out of it once it was over. Mal'Ganis, he did not take 50 armor, so he survived that without it. And big push mid. Here come the spiders. The question is, does this end? Falta will be up in 2 seconds. It is a hefty HP spider, but the core is doing a lot. The big leap. And Sonya just pops after the stun ends. There are still forts in the other lanes, so once the spider could go down and the minions go down, it's just heroes versus heroes. There's a sound barrier. There wasn't really any danger coming, so I'm not sure that was the timing for it, but Hinterland's Blast connects on nobody. APOC, no one. They're just trying to defend here. Mal'Ganis is so low, but pushes himself out. We need to get some more zoom here. Top fort did go down. Mal'Ganis, just die already. They got him. Okay. But everything else went down. And the core is down. That's game. Mal'Ganis proving very difficult to kill. Kind of going in and out all the time. Carrion swarmed with no hit points, didn't hit anything, got no healing out of it. Still almost got out alive. Lucio, AoE healing, putting out a bit more. Yeah, it just looked like the red team was throwing stuff out, hoping to hit things instead of really lining them up with their teammates. I felt like the blue team was definitely rotating together more, looking for ganks. The Varian with 13 kills, definitely getting the ganks. Anyway, I'm going to go back into the voice chat and see what's going on.
I'm just, I thought she was situationally really good, and then they buffed her.
I know, right?
Go.
I've been seeing a lot of first pick white mains too. I'm like, I don't know why you're picking that yet, and I'm like, God, it's working. This is why you're picking it.
I wouldn't go first pick white main because like that Hanzo was shutting us down big time until I could get the ult off. And then with Odin, Tychus just kind of right clicks on white main, and I had to go cleanse on 7, so I couldn't get the self sustain talent. So I was constantly rocking half hit points, and luckily didn't get dived too hard, but was very diveable.
I find Sonya and Tychus just shred her. Put them both together, it's a quick kill.
I have time for one more if you guys go quick.
I know I'm hopping in real late, but if you guys have an open spot, just let me know.
Yeah, we have new people coming in, so I think we have spots.
Yeah. So, from what I saw, okay, we're gonna try and get new people. Drapes, you up for one more round?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make you a captain, and I'm going to make Caden a captain. So, Drapes, you'll use 3, and I'll clear those guys out of 4
All right.
people. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I don't know if those guys want to be a team again.
You were cutting out there, bro.
I was waiting for the people like Dorkster and Caden to.
There.
I think Dorkster is AFK for a second.
Okay, you can let him or use him in your thing. Okay, so yeah, let's go with Buddy Drapes and Caden. We want to try and pick people who haven't played a lot. So
why don't I just take Batman since they're just coming in?
Perfect. Okay.
And
Caden?
for about me, Butter, I have one last game in me, and I'm gonna go to bed. So if I can
Okay.
play this one, yep.
Caden? Take your pick.
I'll take I'll take Drapes.
Who?
Take Drapes.
He's the other captain.
Oh, believe me.
I had to change it up a bit. You guys have been playing together for a while.
All right.
Let me ask who in here is trying out for teams, so that way we can.
No, as far as I'm aware, there's no one in here right now trying it.
Okay. Well, but Batman's a free agent.
I can try out.
Yeah, I'm just putting myself as a free agent out there.
Dorkster's trying out. I was looking at him.
Okay, I'll pull Singer. Pull Singer.
Okay. Which room do I go to?
You're in 4.
Dorkster, if you're trying out for a team, what NGS division do you usually play in?
E.
E?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to take him and give him a try, Drapes?
Yeah, that's fine. I just had him in the last game. I'll take him again.
Oh, you can take someone else if you want.
No, I only got him for 1 game, so it's fine.
Okay. So
let's just try to make these, so that people are trying out when not hitting masters or high plats.
Yeah, that's gonna stop right away. Caden, go ahead and pick.
I'll take Spar.
I'm not playing.
Oh,
I wish I was. Trust me, you'd love to see some Mike. What my
I'll
plays?
take North.
Norseman. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna take Simeon just to even out with the gold plat fill that he got with Sanger. Just so
Okay.
we're kind of fair there.
Sure.
Cade.
Zed, I'll take you.
I'm gonna sit this one out.
Or
I'm
sit out.
I'm just watching.
All right. Then I'll take Danny.
That's a
I'm
Masters player.
I'm just feeling, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Who else is still up?
Take Thor.
I'm
Ewok.
Yeah, we'll take
If
Thor.
you need a healer.
Yeah,
All right,
I'll take Thor.
I'll take Persimmon, and that'll round me out for. So it's Persimmon, Batman, myself, Dorkster, and what was the other one I grabbed?
Norseman. Or was it Pearl Side?
It was Persimmon, myself, Batman, Darkster, and I believe I grabbed a. Simeon is in mine, so I'll just tell him to head to mine.
Okay. Thor, I believe you were picked up by
Oh wait, which one was he in?
who?
That was 2. 3.
3.
Yeah. Thor, you're in 4.
We're in 4. Okay.
So that's 2 full team. Yep.
I think I still have one more pick.
Yeah, I think Kaden still has one.
He does. Votu has 1 game left in him. If you want to take him for a game, then somebody else can fill in. Or you can just pick up somebody who wants to play a couple games.
Danny, if you want to take a game, you can.
Who was it?
I'll take. I was looking at Danny.
Danny, you up for a couple more games?
I have time for like one more if we go like right now.
All right, I'll take Ender. Actually, Wolf just joined. I'll take him.
Huh?
Who's that, Ender?
He said Wolf.
Oh, okay. Hey, Wolf.
Hello. I can fill for whatever.
Yeah, I think you just got picked up into HOTS 4.
All right.
Who else was trying out?
Is that the full 2 teams? We can make a team right here.
Now, we do have 10 remaining if
All right,
we want to have one for.
All right, the 10 remaining go to HOTS 1. We'll make a lobby and then we'll just draft in lobby real quick.
There you go.
All the boosted bronze guys.
Yeah.
10, you can follow them if you want.
Did you want me to cast the 3/4 or just the other one?
Yeah, you can cast the 3/4 if you want. Pump in and tell Drapes you're going to cast for him. Buddy Drapes.
Are you in the all track pass game?
No. Danny's in another lobby, I think.
Okay. Did you want to be casted for this one too?
Oh, that's up to you. I'm just waiting for Caden to post link.
Well, I'm either casting you or the fill players, and I think the one with the people actually looking deserves to be casted better.
I have 2 fill players between Darkster and Batman, so I think those are the only fill players actually looking. So probably us again.
Yeah.
Right. Batman, I'm in a tank, so
Sweet.
just try to keep up on my butt when you're healing.
Absolutely. On a map like this, what kind of tanks do you like to play?
So how's it going, Postman? The only one who's ever in my chat. Which, by the way, you're always welcome to. Even if I say I don't want viewers, I don't care. You're always welcome to hang out. It helps me practice on interacting with chat because I almost never even look at it. I have it open. It's just on a second screen. Phoenix is like made out of gold. Why would he break his legs? I'm confused. At least his base skin, which is the only skin that's worth playing, is golden. There's a 20-second delay. I don't think anyone's actually in here, so it's not like, and this is like exhibition, so there's not like sniping happening or anything like that. But I did notice someone saying in the Discord, in the like the Nexomania casting rules, that minimum 20. So I'm like, what the heck? I'll follow the rules. You mean the one with the really sharp, pointy legs? That's so dude. I can make puns too once in a while. Alright, Tychus banned out. Nice and quick. No lagging about making plans with your team. Just ban something. I don't censor language. I'm not family friendly. I mean, I'm not adult friendly either. Like, if I spoke my mind pretty much in any company, people would be upset with me. So I just keep it all to myself. Mal'Ganis banned out. Did prove very good in the last match, but these are new teams. Some of the same players, but a few new ones and some teams swapping. So I also don't have the memory capacity to remember who was actually on the Mal'Ganis. And I'm not taking notes because I'm not a professional. If you want to pay me, I'll totally take notes and actually do my job, but I'm just volunteering. So Joanna and Sukov banned out as well. And those ones are the meta picks, meta bans. It's kind of funny that they came out second, but, you know, order doesn't matter. Lucio picked up again, although this is a different player playing Lucio, because Batman was not in the last game. He just got here. I am actually familiar with Batman. Played with him a bit in the past. Artanis and Anna. Oh, good. A new healer. Not a new healer, but like new to the. I cast 2 games already, and Anna was not in either of them, so new in that sense. And Artanis. This is a different player on Artanis, I think. So the previous one was really good. Did not win the game, but held his own very well. Blaze picked up. Is it a main tank? Is it enough tank? Phoenix, hello. My day was just made. I'm so happy. If you lose, though, I will be disappointed. And a new Barak band out. And another band coming. Lucio was on the blue side last time. Or the left side. Yeah, that's the blue side. This is a custom lobby. I'm observing, so it doesn't always put you on the same side. And it doesn't matter. Gul'dan band out. And Cho'Gall. Phoenix is pretty good against Cho'Gall at 16. They have not banned Leoric. They have not banned Malthael. They have not... the blue team banned Tychus. But... Do you think the blue team was going to take Cho'Gall and you wanted to steal it? I need to practice my Cho'Gall because I have exactly 1 game with him. I played Gall. Vala, also good percent damage. Garrosh, good CC. You can throw a Cho back into your team so he can charge through them all, kill them. It's good times.
I'm here to help.
And Jaina. I mean, Ring of Frost can lock them down so Cho can do damage. Water Mantle can slow them so Cho can do damage. I'm not sure exactly how Jaina fits in with Cho'Gall, but again, I've played 1 game of Cho'Gall, so we'll have to see. I'm most excited about the Phoenix because, for anyone who doesn't know, I love Phoenix. He's got lasers. And Prostman, I'm going to try and look over at chat once in a while, but I also kind of get distracted by a whole game happening in front of me, so we'll see. If I ignore you, don't feel bad. I will read it afterwards for sure. Alright, so Valar and Phoenix both get percentage damage. It comes a bit later. So early game, the Cho is going to be menacing unless the Garrosh can get some big tosses. But I don't anticipate the Cho going down early. But if the game goes late, blue team is going to be strong. But we have Sanger, I don't know, on Artanis, Kaden on Jaina, Norseman and Wolf on Cho'Gall, and Ewok on Anna. And for the blue team, Dorkster on Phoenix, Simeon on Blaze, Bloody Drapes on Garrosh, Batman on Lucio, and Pearl Simon on Vala. Talents, we have Warbreaker, we have Adrenaline Stimpack, boring, I like Unstoppable, and Phoenix took Arsenal Synergy. Yeah, I can understand it. I'm not saying Phoenix's build is bad yet, we'll have to wait and see. On the other side, we have Winter's Reach, we have Cho dashing in. I'm not even going to look at Cho'Gall talents because I don't know what they are. Protector of Ire, so he's stacking on nobody because it's 5 versus 3 in the bottom lane. And Grenade on Anna. One, two, three, and Phase Bomb. Nope, okay. Blaze did rotate up. Jaina, excuse me. Oh, the Sleep Peel. If Phoenix... No, he didn't quite get close enough for that hit. Top lane. Artanis stacking on the Blaze. Swap misses. Cho just absorbing damage, getting healed up. Big grenade. They're full. 1 Q from Gall and Vala is hurting. And now Blaze is in trouble. Yeah, Artanis is definitely winning that fight. So it's going to be on the blue side, blue team's bottom to... Oh, Violet, watch out for the Q. Oh, he lives. Phoenix lives. Everyone lives. Just like the first season of Doctor Who. Today, everyone lives. Yeah, Artanis is kind of bullying that Blaze. Garrosh's armor is saving his life. Okay, see you later, Postman. And the 1v1 continues, but Artanis is just stacking up. He's at 28. And Blaze just can't quite get close to him. Vala did eventually take auto attacks and has got the first stage of that. And Lucia goes down. Lucia kills Jaina. Jaina goes down. Cho'Gall almost went down, but a few seconds with Anna and he's back. But with Jaina down, into 4 versus 2, kind of. And bottom is now safe. Oh, Blaze putting in some good damage. Does get a little bit of self-healing from that oil, but Artanis backs up and use the tap and we'll come back and push him back off again. I want to look at top because they're fighting over the point, but I also want to look at this because there's a bigger fight over the point. Phoenix doing some good damage. Just, yeah, there it is, switched, and yeah, boom, they all die. Vala gets all the kills. I guess she was doing good damage too. Blaze low on mana, low on health, can't quite take that point, but with 7-second death timers, blue team is going to invade these camps. Phoenix did use his shields properly, I approve. Vala doing the vault, good auto attack build. Emergency protocol. Ooh. I'm just gonna say that's not right, but so far they're making it work. I'm trying not to be too negative. Phoenix, you're too far up. Cho'Gall's coming. Okay, not punished. Lucio holding the point, being sort of a mobile tank, and Cho'Gall taking a ton of damage, being alone versus 4 people. Jaina went top, so Blaze has to just leave. But blue team is getting push. Top not getting damaged very much. It's about... the minions will come out, it'll be fine. And 1 tower almost down. Imagine what this game would be like if more heroes had Mule again. Anyway, yeah, Blaze gets back. Artanis is taking a camp. Vala finishes another stage of the quest. Goes a bit far forward in the blizzard. Can't keep pushing that gate. 12 hit points. 0 hit points. And Blaze, while Artanis is taking the camp, finally captures the point. Lucio being the forward tank. A sleeping Garrosh throws Jaina. And does she go down? Oh, she better. Yeah, Phoenix on the flank. Takes a fort shot, but gets the kill. Top lane. Artanis got the point back, gets a swap. Armor. Yeah, nothing's happening up there. No one's gonna die, is what I mean. Things are happening. Simeon. Yeah, freezing the lane on his towers. Make it a bit easier for himself. Cho is back on the point. Anna in big trouble though. Batman goes in deep, just makes it out in time. And Vala doesn't get the last 22 damage. Oof, that feels bad. I mean, she did good work, but not getting that one more auto to kill a Cho'Gall. You can tell that she's disappointed and is definitely going to come back with a vengeance later. Meanwhile, I saw a divert power as Phoenix's shields just disappeared at one point. So he's going for big team fight damage there. And Garrosh, you're in trouble. Yeah. Bio grenade definitely secures that, and Cho'Gall gets the kill. So it looks like They're not gonna be able to hold the points. Batman. Yeah, no. Know you're Lucio and you're slimy, but so is Trogal with all those extra dashes. Oh, they did get top point though. Phoenix rotated, and big swap. The charge is down. Blaze is dead. He's dead. That's unfortunate. Phoenix can use solar and tennis. He popped his divert power. He's doing a lot of damage. Swap. No, swap weapons and use your arsenal synergy. There it is. Boom. 3 more. 1, 2. Oh, he died first. Well done. Phoenix gets a kill. No, wait. I lied. Gareth gets a kill. Phoenix set up the kill. And top is preserved. But meanwhile, bottom did take a ton of damage. Phoenix comes down. Divert power is not going to be ready yet. Soon. 10s are in. 10s are in. And Cho... Yeah, I think he gets away. But we got Taunt, we got Bunker, we've got Sound Barrier, we've got Rain of Vengeance, and Purification Salvo. And Artanis is taking the top points. These percentages are very close. We're about to get a big Zerg wave, but... Ooh. Big... Oh, get in the bunker! No. Sound Barrier did come out, but... didn't quite do enough damage. I mean, prevent enough damage. And Garrosh went down. Vala finishes another stack. She's halfway there. Currently getting 3% damage per hatred, so that's 30% more damage at 10. That's a good Rain of Vengeance. Cho, though, it can do a ton of damage if you don't get out of there. Ooh, Vala escapes. Probably could have died to get some more damage and guarantee the Cho kill. Oof. That Cho... Oh, there you go. Blaze gets the kill. Everyone rotated down here, so all 5 members were bottom. Meanwhile, Top's gonna get some damage in a bit. Blaze is going back up. But no one's rotating on the point. Okay, he gets the point first. So they're gonna get the channel. And the minions showed up, so the towers are safe. Big taunt. Jaina goes down. Well played. Well played. And finally the Zerg arrive. Artanis coming up for the Blaze again. Doesn't land the swap. The Banelings are coming, Blaze. Yeah, he had his armor up, but now it's gone. Oh, big swap over the wall. There's the charge. Phoenix in for the damage. Fort goes down bottom, but I don't care. I want to see the Artanis seat. Let's go down. And yeah, that's not going to do too much more bottom. Top fort should be defended here. Good collapse by the blue team to secure the Artanis. Good throw, like in the middle of the Zerg. And the minions caught the Artanis just over the wall. I mean, that's kind of unfortunate for Artanis. You don't expect that when you have all those allies around you, but... meanwhile, Blaze is now bottom. The rotations have, teams have switched. Artanis uses his ult just to stop some damage on the towers, but it goes down anyway. Camp being taken and Artanis to defend the keep. Fort, not the keep. Meanwhile, just double checking. Stats. Vala has not died. Still has full attack speed. Gotten close a few times. But look at her go. Shoot, 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 shoot. And she's at 171 stacks, so 129 more, and she'll be fully powered. Then you throw in Manticore, and oh my goodness, Jaina, no! Does get the Ring of Frost onto the Garrosh, and his throw combo's down, so Cho can just, you know, walk around safely. But Jaina walked right in front of that bush, and they were all just waiting. Blaze has no mana, so he can't do much there. Artanis, yeah, should just go in and fight. Under the fort, the stun connects. Phoenix warps backwards to stop getting hit by the tower. Yeah, they should get this. but they can't chase in the kills. Cho goes in after it goes down. Bit of an odd play. Oh, this is tight. I don't know. Both teams could just die at any point. Vala doing a lot of damage. Oh, Blaze. Oh, the stun just not quite there. The slow almost was enough. Oh, the throw, and there it is. Cho goes down. And there's the bunker giving more armor stacks with Garrosh's natural armor. And this is a keep. And that should be a dead Anna. Yeah. 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 There it is. Do they end? Cho is back up. I don't think they do. I think you leave. I think you leave 10 seconds ago. Because now you're in trouble. Yeah, no swap. Okay. They should be able to get out now. Vala, I know you want more stacks, but Cho can charge you. You're dead. You're so dead. Lucio's saving you so hard. Oh my god. I'm nervous. Oh, dodges a swap. Lucio has the speed, gets the knockback. Okay, yeah. Now they should be safe. Jesus. Risky, risky place. But Vala got like 4 more sacks. Jaina's vulnerable, but no. Lucio peels back, and Garrosh gets out. Blaze, meanwhile, is bottom. Doesn't care about the channel. They don't have top. It's not going to do anything. A big fight breaks out. 4 versus 4. Except it's the bigger 4 on one side. Ana goes down in the back. Vala just cleaning up. Manticore is in, I'm assuming. Yeah, it is. I didn't look, but like, come on. Yeah, Vala has a dash. Come on, has a dash. Garrosh goes down. No, doesn't get the Cho'Gall kill. But Vala did clean up everybody else. And this should be a good channel for the blue team. Now, I will point out, Phoenix is on Braxis and didn't take Planet Cracker. I mean, didn't lose much, but could have cleaned that up so easily. Because the channel was basically full for both teams. Cho just can do the rotation, stop the channel. Phoenix, where are you going? There's nothing down there. Violet starts a camp. She did go healing, so she can do camps basically without taking damage. They saw Jaina, that does provide vision. Ring of Frost gets dodged. And the channel is now going for the red team. Big stun comes out of Vala. Blaze is on the back line with Phoenix. There's a bunker. Get in the bunker, Phoenix. Phoenix does not get in the bunker. Blaze just sort of soloing 2 people in the back, though. And Garrosh Vala takes out the Atanus. And now there's just the Cho. Channel's still going for the red team, though. But Vala gets that last Manticore hit. And catapults her take care of the game. So, GG. I try not to be biased, but 1, I think Cho deserves to lose, and 2, I think Phoenix deserves to win. So I kind of had a preference on this team, but it's not because of the players; it's just because of the characters. And so good luck next time to the red team, to the players on the red team, because the teams are probably going to get shuffled again. But yeah, Vala, auto attack Vala, not dying, gets all the kills. Good protection. Lucio was kind of going in ahead of the Garrosh, dashing around so Garrosh could get the throws he wanted, and Vala was behind. So it was a good setup to keep her safe. And yeah, the red team, they did get the first channel, but didn't get too much else after that. And the team fights, once the blue team was scaled up, tough to beat. Let's go back to the lobby.
It's up to you. If we're going to do another, we can do another. Or if we've seen enough, it's up to y'all. Good talk.
I'm down to play more.
I'm like a Phil. I feel like the priorities of the people trying out. It's like I will fill if there's another one.
Well, we both the tryouts were on our team, so.
Mm.
You can swap them and play against them to see how they feel.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to change it up this time. If you guys are all up to playing another one, Vault should be on about half an hour, so you should maybe get 2 games in. So let's go with captains being Wolf and Ewok. And Ewok, you will have room 6. No, you'll have 7.
I have 7?
Or no, you can have 3, and Wolf can have 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Wolf, call it. Flipping a coin.
Tails.
Tails it is.
Oh, I think the one set's still in 4. We may need to tell them. Oh no, everybody's here. Never mind.
There's nobody in 3 or 4.
I talk too much.
Don't I know it? Okay, they are doing another couple games, 10. They're just starting to make their teams right now.
Yep, I'm here. I was listening.
Okay, Wolf, first pick.
Let's go with Drapes.
Okay, Thor, Ewok.
I'm gonna go with. Who was trying out?
Well, Wolf's captain.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna go with Dorkster.
Darkster, okay.
Go with Batman.
And that was Wolf.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you be in lobby.
The only thing is this game you have to talk like Batman. You gotta be
New Batman or old Batman?
You got to go with Keaton.
Jason Bateman Batman. That's the best.
George Clooney Batman.
George Clooney.
Batman.
No, that doesn't exist.
You're kicked from the combine.
I was going to say that, right? I got to leave now, right? My bad. Shit.
I'll get Norseman.
Okay, Wolf. If you've been picked, can you go to your room so the captains know who's left?
What was Ewok turn?
4.
Yes, that's 4, and Wolf's going to 3.
Let's go with Hippo.
Perfect. He didn't get a chance to play.
What room am I in? 4. 4. Awesome.
No, wait. Hippo's going 3.
Hippos? I thought you were in 3.
I was in 4. You
Oh.
are 3. He's in your team. With Batman, right? Yeah.
Well,
I'm
Batman's
going
still in schoolyard.
I'm going with Simeon. Your turn.
Is Sparhawk playing?
No.
No, I'm
So
tending.
it's either
Command
Bisinger
duty.
and Caden.
Okay, I'll take Caden.
I'll take Bisinger.
All right. Who takes map?
Go ahead. I don't want to deal with map.
You can just
All right.
you
I'll-
just
I'll-
pick
all right.
map and do random coin toss.
Yeah.
All right.
100%.
Unless you want to give them first pick because you're choosing map. It's up to you.
I'll let them have first
And
pick.
we invite 10 to cast, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm on Wolf's team, so should I be in here?
In 3.
No.
On 3.
Batman, are you? I'll be down talk.
Always entertaining trying to sort things out.
Yes, it is. Why do they only have 4? There we go.
All right. Looks like we'll get in the lobby in a moment. I just try to shut up and let people figure things out. You saw what one comment about Batman just derailed the whole thing for a little while. I picked none of these talents for Phoenix, just saying. I mean, except 16. I mean, obviously that's great. At some point, someone will make a lobby and I will join it. That's all I need to worry about. I got a special invitation. And now he has to sort everything out. Cool, cool, cool. Generally, I like to form a party first, then make a lobby, then everyone who joins through the lobby link just gets thrown into the second team. You only have to move the observer. But it'll work either way, as long as everyone shows up. And there's everyone. Let's see. Wolf, Bloody Drapes, Hippo. Just Hippo. I'm not going to say the axes. Batman, Caden. Simeon, Dorkster, Ewok, Norseman. It's just Sanger. I'm not sure. B Sanger. I'm not sure how to say his name. This is why I like Tin. It's just Tin. It's not pronounced Teen or Tine or Tintin. It's just Tin. It's easy. Like Batman. Batman's easy. I know how to say that. But I mean, Sanger isn't exactly the most complicated. I've seen more difficult. But without knowing the player, without ever talking to them, it's just like, I don't know. I'm trying to remember the name of the planet that the Ewoks come from. Endor. There it is. Team Endor is ready. And for anyone who enjoyed the original Star Wars trilogy and wanted more Ewoks, check out the Ewok movie. It is incredibly old, has nothing to do with Star Wars. But, except for that there are Ewoks in it. Don't watch Caravan of Courage. That's like the first Ewok movie. It's terrible. It's like the prequel to the Ewok movie. But the Ewok movie has like witches and trolls and some kind of cave dinosaur. It's pretty crazy. Definitely in the mood of Star Wars with the like aliens and like there's an old guy with a spaceship, and I think it's a pretty good, if dated, movie. But I've not ever been able to like actually sit through and suffer watching Caravan of Courage. I just can't. I've tried. So I can't even say it's a bad movie because I haven't really watched the whole thing. All right, focusing. Junkrat is gone. eliminated. No longer part of the Nexus, deleted from the game. And there was rejoicing in the streets. And Stukov is gone. Very common ban these days. It's almost like giving him resets on his silence is strong or something. And most of his level 1s are good too. Reactive Ballista Spores, being able to just push a button and have it happen is crazy. They need to balance that by lowering the slope, but that's just my opinion. And then if he's taking a lot of damage, getting more traits. Anyway, he's not here, so don't worry about him. Stitches. Yeah, on this map, Stitches can be really good. He can hide in his base while the other team is trying to channel the point. He can see them channeling and just like hook him over the wall. And Joe, very common. So these are pretty meta bans overall. Nothing too surprising. Nothing seems targeted. I really don't know how much these players know each other. But I mean, they're all part of the CCS in some way, so they all sure to have some connection. I recognize the names. I've seen them play on various teams. But Lucio, again, picked up. That's 3 games in a row. He's a slimy, slimy little man. Hard to get a hold of and take down. Makes him very frustrating if you're not playing hard CC characters. If you are, and you catch him, he's pretty squishy. Oh no! Oh no, it's a Brightwing. And a Sylvanas. Sylvanas good, Brightwing not good. I cannot support a team who inflicts Brightwing upon the world. Blaze coming through. With a friend, I assume. Kael'thas, okay. Kael'thas, one of the mages with the stun built in. Can be utilized well. Can be a good follow-up to a Blaze. And then, of course, throws the damage. Brightwing kind of requires people to be nearby for heals, so that's a little dangerous with the Living Bomb. A new Brack banned out again. They've been banning a new a lot. I don't think he's that great. He's annoying. The Cocoon's really annoying. If it's used well, it's deadly, but yeah. Other than that, he does have double stuns, and if you let the game go to 20, he has 4 stuns. Diablo. I guess Diablo can get good stuns on the Lucio, because it's point and click shadow charge as long as he's near a wall. And Lucio rides walls. He loves walls, so if you click Lucio, you should get the shadow charge, right? So I can understand that. Li Ming and Garrosh. That's probably why they new ban, just because of the beetles for the Li Ming. And Garrosh. So Polymorph slows them down, Garrosh catches them. Still could use some speed. Garrosh likes Azaria or Lucio or something, but there's lots of options for that. Oh, wait, I lied. It's Brightwing. Brightwing gives speed. Duh. ETC. Polymorph. Swaling Arrow. Mind Control. Wave of Force. Everyone has a Mosh Interrupt, so it could be offlane ETC with Sage Dive. It could be offlane Blaze. They have options. False Head for the global. And Leoric. Leoric's good against either the Blaze or the ETC. And an Entomb with Li Ming. Oh, there was a swap. Batman switched to Garrosh. Nope, he switched back. Don't switch too many times. You might get stuck. I've heard of that happening. I've never had it happen to me before. I have done swaps before, but I've never, like, messed it up and took the wrong character. My team always jokes about it, and I'm just like, well, I know how to play your character. Do you know how to play mine? And the answer is usually no. Now, just because I know the character doesn't mean I know how to like take their role. When I tank, I can be a little aggressive and get myself killed, but I at least have talent builds for most of the characters. Anyway, blue team is on the left. We have Hippo on Garrosh, Caden on Brightwing, evil Brightwing, Wolf on Sylvanas, Bloody Drapes on Leoric, and Batman on Li Ming. On the red team, on the right side, Ewok, Master of Endor, is on ETC. The little hairy creature, big hairy minotaur. Simeon on Lucio. Kael'thas is played by Dorkster. Sanger on Blaze, and Norseman on Falstad. Talents-wise, we have Adrenaline's Impact, because it's boring. Guitar Hero. Get extra healing. Shouldn't get too punished by trying to attack stuff. Mana Addict. Boring. Just go Convection. Accelerando. Different talent from the last Lucio. And Auto Attack from Falstad. Meanwhile, attack speed again. So we're not seeing the percent damage. Could be useful with the Blaze. He does have his own built-in armor. Aether Walker, so maybe Calamity from Li Ming? Maybe just likes to dodge. Pepper Shift. Yeah, nothing too surprising. Sylvanas did cheese the bottom. They did get the tower. Lucio Boop did stop the stun, and Ewok gets away. Oh, down to 20 hit points. Does get away. Falstad getting his own push top. No globals on the side of the blue team to just quickly go up there. Li Ming is going to go soak. They lost a little bit, but they did get a tower. So, you know, trades. Meanwhile, camp's being taken. Who's faster? Yeah, we'll just see about which one finishes first. They look kind of boring. Just attacking minions that aren't moving. Meanwhile, these people are attacking minions that aren't moving. That's kind of part of the game. Leoric is not clearing faster than in ETC. That confuses me. He took heals on... Okay, so he has some built-in damage to minions, but not an extra amount from talents. He's, I guess, building more for the team fight later. And here come the camps on both sides. One team has fire, the other team has fire. No, actually no, Blaze and Keller are on the same team. So all the fire coming from the red team. Charge doesn't connect, and Blaze gets thrown right out. Pops his armor, does walk out. Meanwhile, Batman wants that globe, doesn't quite get it. Does get all the damage back on Norseman with one combo. Sylvanas using the gnolls as a catalyst to spread their withering fire to everybody. Not withering fire, shadow dagger. Leoric did come out on top on his wave, and the experience has evened up. So blue team caught back up. And structure-wise, bit bruised, but red team's still missing a tower. If blue team gets a wave pushing during an objective or something, or while they're fighting over objective, it could get some good damage. Minions do extra damage to structures. Sylvanas chasing that Falstad real deep. Takes some damage from the fort, but does get the kill. Falstad enjoys the pain, a little bit of a sadist. Nope, masochist, got that backwards. Yeah, I don't think you're channeling that anytime soon with Leoric and Garrosh. Camps are back up. Blaze is on his. Oof, that stun didn't quite catch anybody, but it felt like it should have. However, I noticed Ewok did take the crowd surfer, so if he misses, it resets the cooldown, and there it is again. Caden, they're coming. Oh, there's Into the Fray to save him. Are you going to throw the Lucio away? Nope, there's the boop, there's the stun, and Brightwing goes down. Ewok gets the channel. Garrosh getting body blocked, does get away. Ewok slides over the wall to invade the camp. And Blaze goes down. A little too deep. The minions anti-channel, counters the channel. Garrosh is back. Stands on the point, not quite long enough, does go down. With the Leeming and Sylvanas, if he had managed to stay on the point, they probably could have gotten a bunch of kills, but he just went down too fast. Channel comes through, Brightwing slows it down, does get the counter, ETC goes down. Lots happening. But meanwhile, the wall segment went down, and the front wall over here went down. So red team just barely had an experience, not enough to matter, but did get good value on structures in the meantime. Simeon proving hard to catch on the Lucio. Got him that time. Polymorph, stun, Leeming misses the orb. ETC has the peel stun, not the Blaze, excuse me. Blaze is coming down from the left side with the flank. And Brightwing thinks better than to stick around there. Oh, but all the CC and Blaze go, ETC goes down. And the channel starts. So with ETC down and 5 men up all in the same area, this should be a blue channel. Sylvanas and Blaze trading blows. Lucio wants to come in, but can't quite get that close. Brightwing did shift away, so now Garrosh is alone. And Lucio is channeling. So they noticed an opening and took advantage of it. And now with Sylvanas showing top, they can just walk all over the blue team. Decent throw. Body blocks are good, but the tower is not hitting Blaze anymore, and Brightwing goes down in the back. Leoric goes down to the Lucio. That feels bad. His damage is so weak. And there's a 2-man mosh in the bush. And Garrosh. He did take Indomitable, but it looked like it wasn't enough. Yeah, if Brightwing hadn't shifted away, they probably could have bought that 3 seconds they needed. So a bit of unfortunate timing. The red team was just there waiting. Falstad flies right on top of Sylvanas. And they trade a little bit of damage. Mid fort is definitely going down. Leoric's got bottom pretty good defended. Top should be alright. Just a question of... So, mid wall is definitely gone. There's nothing to be saving that one. It's already weak, and the fort's gone before the things even get... As long as the red team pushes. If they don't push, it's defended. It looks like they're leaving. They're going to flank... No, flank? Yes. No, yes, no, Ewok. Doesn't get the slide. And Sylvanas is okay. Garrosh is there. You don't really want to throw anyone here, you just want to zone them back while you kill the thing. Cavalry. And Ewok should be dead. Simeon also dead, was taking the fort shots. Because Ewok didn't actually hit anyone with the slide, so the fort didn't target him. And that's 2 kills that blue team didn't really deserve. They capitalized well, but those were definitely errors on the red team for going a bit too deep. And they go straight to boss. They do have Sylvanas and Li Ming. They do some good damage. Li Ming not... Oh, they do go secret, okay. So they were thinking about boss, I guess. They also went Triumvirate, that makes sense. That's okay. So yeah, that's the boss for the blue team. Falstad pushing what he can. Leoric all alone, getting invaded. Blaze and Falstad are going to take a few seconds here, but that's 2 camps pushing in on the mid wall. Leoric can clean it up, but not without taking some structure damage. Meanwhile, boss is getting value, but it's on a fort, not a keep, so you can almost say that the value is better for the red team not taking the boss. No, in fact, without blue team pushing, definitely more value for red team. I took down the gate. Those towers are low. It's going to take nothing to push those over. And then the forts, the keep is vulnerable. Tens are here for both teams. They have been for a while. but there wasn't really a big fight. There was just different clears in different places. Oh, the high five was just in time to stop the interrupt on the Mosh, but there was no damage, and Brightwing gets away. Well-timed high five, but ooh, there's a gust. Brightwing gets stunned and killed. I thought she'd have a blink heal charge, but just the CC was there. And then ETC is just, you know, sitting on top of the team. Dude, that ETC lost a chunk of health. I didn't quite see. I think Li Ming landed some missiles. Garrosh gets slid again, thrown over the wall, but there's no fort there. That would have been a kill otherwise. That is the long range coming into play there. I've never actually seen it go that far over a wall. That's pretty cool. Brightwing just wants to come into the fight. Channel is there, 2 kills. Big damage from the Kael'thas, but just delays the inevitable. Into the fray, onto Li Ming. That's 1. Li Ming resets. That's not 2. Oh. Blaze got lucky. That Li Ming aimed slightly above. Meanwhile, that's a lot of minions, but the blue wave comes just in time, so the towers are resisting. Li Ming gets a good orb in the middle. Wave of Force just put some damage, put some minions back, doesn't take the tower hits. There's also a little push, but the catapult null, whatever it's called, is gonna stop that right in its tracks. Blue team tried to invade a camp, but the red team spawned in time, and now they're super low. They only need 3 seconds. Sylvanas is stopping the channels. 1, 1.2, 1.5. Mosh Pit does get a kill, but gives up the channel for it. Batman gets stunned and killed. There are gnolls pushing mid as well, but the cavalry is going to come before the wall, so the wall should not go down here. False Head clearing top, that's not going to do much. The red team is right hitting bottom, yeah, so the blue cavalry not really going to amount to too much. Sylvanas does have a fort to protect her, but she can't really push against 3. Kael'thas finishes his quest. Now he has that little shield. We did get mirror ball, so lots of Li Ming missiles, so Batman can do a lot of damage there. And there's an entomb on the Blaze bunker, and he can just go on the other side of the wall. Yeah. It shouldn't really work that way, but the game can only be programmed so much. Kael'thas does get tossed. Pops his shield while he gets unstoppable. With the high five, but goes down anyway. Lucio goes down as well. Brightwing went down first. I thought that they were going to get some counter kills. Oof. They do get the Sylvanas in the back. And now Batman gets gusted. Has big damage, but the false stab auto attacks are enough. And Garrosh can just delay the inevitable here. Interesting leapfrog, tossing the ETC over the charging Blaze. But big cleanup from the red team. I thought it was going to be a 1v1, 1-for-1, and then it was a 2-for-1, and then it was a 4-for-2. Just the fight didn't end. Respawns are happening. Yeah, it's not going to be in time. If Falstad joins the camp. Cares more what minions. Yeah, because ETC and Blaze are a bit slow. In time. If you interrupt that Hearth, he's got no mana. But they can't see him, obviously. Okay. Well, the towers go down. But blue team's going to clean up the rest. And we have a pause. Let me just do that, I guess. Cover up the screen. I don't think I have scenes set up for blocking things on this. Whatever. The teams can see the minimap anyway. Alright, well, I get to talk to myself for 2 minutes. Let's see. Li Ming's highest damage. Falstad's second. For heroes, at least. Actually, Falstad's best on both the minions and heroes. Falstad's been doing a lot. closer view of the talents. We do have Will of Forsaken on Sylvanas. I didn't realize that gave her attack range. I should think about things when I play them. We do have Glass Cannon Leaming, actually. So going for big damage. They did say 2 minutes, and it's been like 30 seconds. Batman a little bit eager to get the game going. What else is going on here? Armor reduction polymorph. That's going to make some quicker kills. Leoric. A lot of drain talents. Garrosh Decimate. EDC did go Encore for more Mosh Pits. Showstopper with the Crowd Surfer. If you intentionally miss, you get like it's like a 4 or 5 second cooldown, and you get big armor for it. Like, so you basically have armor all the time. We do have percent damage. I guess it's trying to finish off the Garrosh, and then Living Bomb talents. Mini stun from the Lucio. I'm not sure what that's trying to interrupt. Just slow them down even more. Attack range and auto attack talents. Oh. There we go. We're back in the game. No countdown, but the teams weren't really doing anything, so no big deal. ETC wants this. He wants this bad, but thinks better of it. Decides to just pick up some experience. Slides over minions? What? I guess it keeps them off the towers. Falstad, you're in trouble. Gust trying to buy him space. He does try to fly. Mind control in time. Well played by Wolf to secure that kill, because he almost got out. But now Ewok, seeing all the members up there, is like, I got this. Told you wanted a bed. And Kael'thas burns it down. Doesn't show hero names on banners from I'm observing, so I don't know whose banner that is. Not like it matters, but little things. Alright, 20s are here. Tour bus, so no death mosh. Flamethrower, extra range, that's... Yeah, look at that. Half your health just gone from long range. Entomb's there, but I guess Falstad is dead. Mind control doesn't connect. Throw onto Kael'thas, unstoppable. And there's the mosh. There's the slide. And bye-bye. Li Ming got nowhere to go. Garage. Yeah, that's why being down 20s is unfortunate. And that was a big mosh. I hit a lot. Meanwhile, Blaze, a little too far forward, goes down to the Lyric and Brightwing damage. I mean, Lyric Drain is not nothing. It's just... I guess Brightwing problem with his armor reduction. So yeah, it's working. They're low on the blue side. Oof, that just barely eclipsed. Falstad's back. And Brightwing... You might want to get out of there. Give her a blink target. Give her a blink target. There it is. Teamwork. And the channel is started. They will have about 20 seconds after Li Ming is back up to try and stop them. Stop the channel. Blaze will still be down. There's no blink target. Where are you going? Oh, that's unfortunate. Went in alone. Lyric not quite close enough to give her a blink out. And the slide was there. And now they got to do it without a healer. Sylvanas, mind control. They still don't have 20s. Ewok goes down. Well, now it's 4 versus 3. Entomb, just not quite there. There's the wind tunnel. Buys enough time for the channel. Nope. Channel is stopped at 0.4. 0.4 seconds. They could have gone for the kills probably, but obviously not having cavalry is important. And now they're going for their own 50-second channel. Someone just has to touch this. and it goes to the red side. So work is cut out for the blue team, but Falstad up in 10 seconds will have phase shift probably, and can, you know, just join the fight. Norseman's been scouted. Garrosh waits, and there's the barrel roll. The 20s are in. That's the 15-second cooldown. Ult. Double throw from Garrosh. Gets a third one in there for good measure. Living bombs getting spread a little bit, but not too much. And that was 2 really good kills. Garrosh setting those up real nice. Meanwhile, Blaze in the back kills the minions, doesn't quite get the channel. Blue team sniffs it out. And there's an entomb, there's a bunker, but there's still a team there. Oof. Li Ming takes all the damage. Glass cannon not paying off. 4-man Mosh as Brightwing phase shifts in. And Kael'thas does damage. Cleans up. Oof. If that had hit, Brightwing probably would have been dead. So big kills for the blue seed, and then big kills for the red team. This game's going back and forth. That objective was super close. The structures are still in red's advantage, but that could very easily change. It's 3 versus 2 here, but blue team wanted to back up. Garrosh looking for some kind of flank, not finding it. Sees, okay, he's right there. So gotta kill those minions first so you can get the throw. Yeah. Oh, there's a mind control. That's what he was waiting for. Polymorph, there's the throw. Doesn't get the cooldown, so it's not gonna be another throw, but Ewok ought to go down anyway. Yeah. Good patience. Gets another double kill, and that is going to give a lot of momentum to the blue team. Falstad, meanwhile, did clear top. Just the sort of lanes being pushed out cleared mid. This keep is still alive, by the way. And the blue team is just going to let them die and go for boss. Likely go for... I don't know, actually. They could take this boss and go to top boss, but if they push with this boss, it's pushing on keep. And top boss is going to have to go... I mean, technically throw a forward, but that forward is paper at this point. But the lanes are pushed further bottom, so it's a choice, and neither choice is necessarily wrong, but we'll have to see what they do. Li Ming, meanwhile, wants to stop Falstad's damage. Brightwing's pushing, everyone else is going top, Li Ming's defending. So a bit of everything. Brightwing can, of course, phase shift up. Doesn't want to stay at stay alone, really. Oof! You got caught. Wind tunnel came out. Mind control came out, but Falstad was already dead before both mattered. And this boss is going to get that tower, probably the gate. But here comes top boss. And the question is, when will the next objective be announced? Because if the boss pushes during it, blue team can start it, but it's going to take 50 seconds before it converts, so... Yeah, the boss is not really going to buy time to get you the objective. It can help. Yeah, see, there it is. But if you don't push with it, it's just not going to do too much. And yeah, red team's ready to defend. And blue team's going to get the start on the channel, but they're still going to have to fight to keep it. Level 22 on both sides. Although red team... I was going to say they're on the back foot, but their lanes are pushed out. That's the only advantage. And this boss won't be much of one. And the timing on this is going to be ahead. But they're not really on the back foot. They are ahead in experience. Batman does scout out the ETC. ETC does get that extra armor from the free slide. Slide's basically already back up. I do like that talent. Slides well polymorphed, so there's no mosh pit. Leoric is sticking behind, but the fight's over here. Mosh on one, there's the slide. I guess Li Ming didn't have a bomb. Big damage everywhere, but Li Ming does get a reset. Gets a second reset. there's the wind tunnel. Batman, you gotta go, gotta go. Slow, slow. Let's get out. So 2 kills for 2 kills. Both frontline for the red team, healer, and the off lane for the blue team. So the question is, which is more important, a healer or a tank? Looks like neither team really wants to find out. So blue team does have 23 seconds left to go on their channel, but both teams going for the camp. Red team was doing it with 3, but Falside went for the minions, so red team's probably going to finish theirs first. No, I lied. Blue team's faster by a second and a half. Leoric gonna spawn in the bush. Garrosh just playing around the Rosie with minions. And that's not gonna happen. Yeah. Okay, well. Flame Strike's down. So look at, there's the channel. 18 seconds. But the front line just respawning coming up now. Brightwing already shifted in. So blue team has position, and Garrosh is hard to walk into. And yeah, channel's not even being contested. They're just going to clear out the lanes of the current. But this is still anybody's game. Mosh Pit and Wind Tunnel are huge, but so is... he didn't go silence in Tomb. So is, I was going to say, Entomb and like Mind Control. And we also didn't get Damage Reduction Decimate, so... Yeah, red team definitely has the more impactful ults. But not blue team's bottom lane is pushed in really far. Personally, I would go with the furthest up lane to push with first. There were a lot of minions down there, but experience doesn't matter at this point, so who cares? But they're gonna get free clear mid, and then the red team's gonna go and defend top while blue team's pushing in bottom. They're gonna have to either split their attention. So I can okay, big throw, big mosh, mind control gets dodged by the 2 of us, and Entomb just to make sure he can't walk away, even though he does have what's it called? Crowd surfer, so he can get out of an Entomb. If his slide is up. Black arrow is being used, shuts us down. A stunned Garrosh gets a throw. I'm not sure that's supposed to happen, but it did. Happened twice now. No. Yeah. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, sorry, I'm just distracting myself here. Brightwing sticking around. Yeah, you're not going to get that out. Give her a target. Oh, you're letting her die. She has blink heal. That's unfortunate. Brightwing stuck around, tried to get the phase shift out. And the boot from Lucio canceled it, obviously. And then she probably could have stayed alive if someone had been close enough to blink out. But there were no minions at all. No allies. The red team was down 2 people. It is a 4 versus 3 right now. Until ETC gets here. Mosh Pit not up for 35, but he can cheat with Encore. Wind Tunnel is up, so yeah, this is just boss for the red team. Yeah, blue team should have abandoned that a little while ago. Garrosh getting big throws, but Blaze gets a kill. Big push. Midkeep went down at some point. It was weak forever, so I'm not surprised. Kael'thas is still defending. So this probably doesn't end the game, but they got to deal with this boss. Like at this time, like bosses do a lot of damage. I know people like to say bosses aren't that big on this map, but look at them just chunk through stuff. It's a late boss, about 26 minutes. Ewok just took an orb to the face that chunked him down. Kael'thas taking an interesting rotation, but not punished. Watch out for those bombs. Yeah, you ate a bomb. And that's a single mosh. That was unstoppable the whole time. There's a mind control to finish it off. But that boss is still at half. Wind Tunnel does save the team. The red team is very low. Now blue team has to focus on this boss. Yeah, it'll go down. Leoric should be focusing on these minions. They're going to do more than the boss does at this point. He can clear them in like 2 swings. Lucio doing a lot of healing on his team, and the core regenerates. So just down a Brightwing for now. But mind control, unstoppable, damage, Thor, Ewok goes down, excuse me. And blue team gets their camp back. There's just so much going on. These teams are not letting up. Big Entomb onto Lucio. Gets the slow. Sylvanas gets an assist as Leoric gets that kill. And there's a mind control, false goes down. Another couple kills going over the blue team. So back and forth. 3 down. Only 2 keeps down. Only 1 keep down, 2 keeps left. Jesus. Words are hard. And so blue team is not ending here, but they can get some push, or they can go for the objective. False will be dead for almost the entire channel if they channel it right now, but it's taking a moment as Lucio has to kill those minions. So they're going to have about 20 seconds with False Dead to stop the channel. Meanwhile, Kael'thas being super annoying with living bombs. Mind control does connect, and Li Ming gets a ton of damage. Just take the talents off the screen. We've seen them for long enough. Get some more open vision. Alright, 25 seconds on the channel. Blue team is... well, except for Leoric, who is just tanking minions all the time. Blue team is healthy. Garrosh saw the Lucio. There's the power slide over the wall. There's the Mosh. Interrupted with Mind Control. Interrupted with Groundbreaker. Wind Tunnel basically only gets the Garrosh. False Head goes down. Batman goes down. There's another Mosh. Oh, I guess the Mosh didn't actually go off, so it was on a 10-second. Channel goes through. Ewok does go down. Oh my god, everyone dies. Alright, 3 versus 2. The high five. There's no more of those. But Lucio's too fast. And Leoric is walking through the mud. That should be all the kills for now. Meanwhile, the keep went down. Oh, there's a big minion wave. This will clean it up. Oh! Blaze gets caught. Doesn't quite escape. It is only a Leoric and a Garrosh, so... Lucio's coming, but no. There's enough damage there. Alright, Lucio. Heroic defense time. That was crazy, this whole game. Just back and forth. Big plays being made all over the place. Garrosh with the optimistic throw, but they're just on core. Oh, they're not on the core anymore. Wind Tunnel comes through, but it's just dropping. So many minions. They can't hear me anyway. Yeah, those kills secured it. But there were so many points in that game that it could have gone both ways. And they did go both, like, a kill, and then 2 counter kills, then 4 counter kills after that. Like, so back and forth. Li Ming obviously doing a lot of damage, glass cannon, but also dying a lot. Not as much as Brightwing. Not as much as ETC. I mean, 32 versus 27 kills, half-hour game. You can't really blame people for deaths. But, wow. I'm going to hop back into the main channel.
Hey, dorks. Great.
That game was nuts.
Oh, yeah? How did it go?
Well, Li Ming was cheating and shit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna talk shit.
Who was Dorkster on the other team?
Dorkster was KT.
Dude, you were annoying, bro. Like, well played to everybody.
Man, I came back. We came back.
There were so many times that I thought it was going one way, and then it turned around, and then it turned around again in the same fight. It was crazy.
Ewok, I hate your ETC.
Yeah, he had good marches. Yeah.
I'm like, why didn't I just march? I knew better. He's gonna slide right through it.
The bunker was good too.
Yeah.
I dodged that last mosh and power slide at the end when they were at our core.
How many bunkers did you get out of Entomb with?
Yeah, you
What's
slid.
the
I'm like,
war?
oh no. Sylve's unstop's
Yeah.
really long.
Who was the Falstad?
Norse.
Norris, man.
Siege
You were
god.
annoying. Yeah, seriously, like laning against you was not fun.
Just Mane himself out there just taking all the buildings.
It turned that game around a bit. Fights were so close.
Yeah, yeah.
In the Cho'Gall game I played earlier, I ended up dying for first blood.
Happens to everybody.
I was just trying to hold on for despair, but I should have gone March. I felt like I could finally hold my lane against Ewok once I got despair, and then Dorkster would come down on the KT. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Give me 1 second, just talking to Volk.
The only thing I will give it advice is protect your Brightwing. Be close enough for a blink target. There were a few times when it's just like she could have got away.
Yeah, we didn't get any comms for teleports though and stuff like that. So it'd be like, we'd be like, all right, we're all out.
I could have done a better job with that.
Well, that last one, I was trying to get back to you, but I didn't have E up to get close enough.
Yeah, I tried to use Li Ming's ult to knock myself towards you, and it didn't work. I don't know why. Game's broken.
You play a lot of Junkrat?
No. No, why would you say that?
Well, I was only watching, but I had fun.
It was a fun game.
Yeah.
It was bloody too.
Yeah, it was.
It was what,
Those are my
32
type of
to
games.
it's what, 32-27 in kills?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I went like 1, 8, and 20 in this game. Ugh.
I had
I
10
mean,
deaths.
you're the healer. You're not supposed to get kills.
Unless you're a Stukov or Lucio.
Are we ready for some games?
Yes, I see that Trudeau's on, and he's part of
Okay.
CCS 6 as well.
Yep.
Indeed. That guy is from the team.
Is there anybody else?
I'm AFK.
It's time.
We don't see no dwarf and not sneaky turtle. So we're remaining this.
No, they have a night out with a sneaky sister or
Whoa.
friend.
Okay.
Friend, I think. Not her sister, friend, whatever. But
Wait,
yeah,
are they about to
somebody
lose
from
to Winions?
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
They died to Winions. Oh no.
Okay. People up for another round?
I'm done. I gotta get ready for bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till the evening crew's here and see what's happening. Or is this the evening crew?
This will be the evening crew. Bulk's late at work. He's gonna pop in when he gets home.
Oh, perfect. Okay, then I'll just have myself listed as a free agent, I guess.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the games, everybody. Y'all have a good night. Good luck.
Are you home tomorrow, Drapes, or are you gone?
I've got a doubleheader baseball set, and then I'll be home.
Okay. If I'm not on, send me a message, and I want to talk with you.
Yep, we'll do.
Okay.
About your extended warranty.
You look so
Exactly.
down, so low. It's like you have flat tires.
So many people are joining. Oh my
We
god.
have hey, Mo.
Howdy, everybody.
Oh,
Insane game, by the way, guys.
You don't need to make a fuss. Yeah, please. I understand. It's a problem, yes, between you and the friend. Don't you know that? A once card here.
Volk, you got sound bleeding through.
What are you watching there, guys?
Sounds like you're talking to the Russian mafia.
No, he's watching a movie.
Yeah, it's Cars 2. My kids are watching it. I just
that
got
doesn't
home
sound
a few
like
minutes
work.
ago.
Nice.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
only
good
been
timing.
home for a
How
few
do you-
minutes.
A lot of people just
start
finished up matches. I was just gonna set it, try and start setting up another round of games.
Yeah, so yeah, that was my question. So how did you guys like start the games earlier?
Basically, I just choose. I would choose 2 people at random for captains, and give them assign each team a room. Then when you're picked, you go to that room. What I'm looking for is if somebody's looking to recruit players, and somebody's looking to be recruited, I try and get those people together, right?
Yeah, that works.
But if nobody's looking to recruit or be recruited, and you're just here for custom games, then I just assign captains, you pick, and you go play and have fun till you think it's done and come back.
Okay.
You go and play until the cows come home.
Oh, that sounds
Malcolm's
fun.
here. The cows are home.
Oh, that's not hard. I mean, mine's at her desk.
Oh, that's fine. Well, I don't have Diablo 2 loaded on this computer, so I can't play that.
It was terrible of me.
All right, we got a lot of people. Let's just keep the ball rolling.
There is no cow level.
Let's see. I've had Thor as a captain. I'm sure, Thor, you want to play with Norseman?
If they want me to play with me again, with
well, he says he's CCS 6, so same team. And
maybe they're tired of me.
Trudeau 6.
Yeah, we can be together. All CCS 6 and give us 2 more.
Okay. Let's see. Everybody else, I'm guessing, wants to play. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, Thor, you're a captain, but your first 2 picks are your teammates. Okay?
Yeah.
And then Hippo, I'm going to make you a captain, so you get 2 free picks. If you're up for it.
Do you mind if I'm not captain? That's a lot of responsibility for
Okay. Let's go. Who do I want? How about Urban Punk? No, let's go Wolf. Let's make Wolf a captain again.
Yeah, I like that one.
All right. So Wolf, you get 2
give
free
Wolf
picks.
responsibility. He needs it.
He needs to practice.
Ugh. I was passing off all the responsibilities to my teammates this last season. Okay.
Wolf, you need to build some character.
Is
Not
Key
so much
playing?
bacon.
Key, are you still playing?
Yeah, I can.
Take Key. I'll take Zed.
Okay. So both teams have 3. So Ewok, who's your 4th?
Let me see.
While you're thinking, Ewok team will go to HOTS 1, and Wolf's team will go to Cursed HOTS 2. So if you're picked, you can go to your respective channels, so it's less confusing on the captains.
Although I don't know if anyone here haven't played yet, so if there are someone that haven't played yet, I don't mind giving.
I
the
think
spot to them.
Unicycle, hasn't. They just showed up. Urban Punk, I don't know, has played a game.
Yeah, I just played 1 game.
Yeah, he was the captain of
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take Unicycle. Give me a think. I want to pew
Cool.
pew a little bit.
All right, and Simeon, I'm not sure if I said that right.
Simeon, yeah. I've done like 5 games.
Okay.
Okay.
I know Ellie hasn't played a lot of games, I don't think. Or Batman.
I played 2.
Okay.
I haven't played any yet.
I'll take Stormsword then.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're with Wolf in 2. And so basically we have Batman and Eli, who we should take.
A huge fan of your book, by the way.
Eli.
Oh, David Eddings,
Oh,
yeah,
amazing.
thanks. But you don't have to kiss up to the guy in charge, that would be Volk, not me.
No, Eli. Book of Eli.
Oh.
What?
It's a bad joke. Anyway.
Oh no,
I
we need to
got
move
it.
I did not.
Oh, Ewok, do you want Batman or Eli?
Give me Batman.
Okay. So Eli, you're going to be with Wolf. So you guys say again.
Is it Eli or Ellie?
Ellie, I just don't really care.
All right, Ellie. Sorry.
No worries.
The double consonant made me want to pronounce the I as, a strong I, because my last name has a double consonant, and I get people say it wrong all the time. All right, so you guys have your teams. Go to your respective corners or Hot's channel and see who's left, and see if we can't make another game.
Sweet. Thanks for helping organize this.
I have no problem. It's all part of CCS.
And then I was with Ewok. Was that right?
Yeah.
Batman? Yeah.
Okay.
They're
Which
all
channel
jumping. They're all jumping into the same channel.
All right.
Nice.
And now we have a bunch of people who's still here. So we can do another one. So we're going to go Lag, you're going to be a captain. You're going to use Hot 3. What?
No, I don't want to be a captain.
Well, you're just picking your team. I'm just having fun because I'm making Thales the other captain. And you can use Hot 3. All you have to do is pick 5 people from who's here. 4 people. See, your job is even already half easier, almost. Lag pick.
I don't know who's playing. Simeon?
Just about everybody here who isn't muted.
I'll take Urban Punk.
Okay, what channel's that again?
3. Thales, pick person.
Aviator?
Aviator, it is. Lag, pick your third.
I'll take Simeon.
Okay. Congrats on being drafted. Thales? Sorry, who?
I think it's Dorkster, right?
Dorkster? Yeah, Dorkster, you still up for games?
Yeah.
You are in room 4. Lag?
Hippo.
Who?
Hippo.
Oh, Hippo, okay. You must be really popular, Hippo. You must be an awesome player. Like, everybody's taking you tonight. All
I'm
right.
just picking names randomly.
And Thales?
Hunter X.
Where am I going?
Hot's room 4.
Copy that.
And then I'm in 3.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the captains just talk to each other, if one doesn't care, let the other one have map, and you can either do random coin toss or give the other team first pick.
I don't
You guys
care.
pick.
Tails can have it.
Have what?
Am I picking now? Who's picking?
Do you want map or first pick?
You can have map.
Okay.
All right. Good luck, you guys. Have fun.
Hey, is that everybody? No, that's only 3 apiece. We need one more person.
Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah, I'm glad you're here, Lag. You're keeping me in tabs.
I can count. That's all I can do.
See, I'm not even there yet. I'm still having trouble with the alphabet.
I guess I'll take the person at the top, B Sanger.
Okay. Thales?
Caden.
Who? Oh, Caden. Okay, Caden,
Oh,
you
sorry.
still...
Are they muted? Sorry, that's not a pick.
No, Caden, are you still up for playing?
Caden's in the lobby for the other as an observer.
No, he's
Break
here.
zone, taking a break zones, playing. So I'm watching another game.
Okay,
I'll
so
take
he's
Ektar.
Hector. Perfect.
Which lobby am I heading to?
4. Good luck, teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. I don't know if you want to go and cast those guys or not.
I'm in 1 and 2 casting.
Okay. Yeah, well, this is pretty much what I've been doing all night.
Sounds great.
I do recommend watching the last game I just cast, the Alterac Pass one.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play like one ranked game while I wait for the next round.
Sure.
All right, I'm out of the Discord now. I'm just realizing now that Beast Anger is actually BS Anger, so kind of a trolling name. Took me a long time to figure it out. Shouldn't have. But I can. Ooh, starting. Let's see.
Tomb of the Spider Queen.
I have one other viewer. It says 2 because I'm one of them. All right, Tomb of the Spider Queen. We saw one of these already with completely different teams. So I can compare and contrast how these people play if I can remember anything that happened from the previous game. It was a couple matches ago. I remember there were spiders involved. Stitches banned out. I mean, he's okay. Nothing special on this map. I mean, there are a few walls he can hook people over, but generally speaking, that's not like super notorious for it. Someone named High Heels is doing Batman emotes. Do you think it might be Batman? Batman as he's cross-dressing in his high heels, even though I realize those are different kind of heels. And Joe banned, so a couple tanks taken off the board. And an Anduin. Don't want to allow people to be pulled to safety. So, what does that mean? It could mean a bunch of CC, it could mean a variant, it could mean a lot of things. It could mean they know someone who likes to play Anduin. And Stukov. Banned almost 100% of the time. I say almost just because I can't remember 100% of the time. But I think he's been banned in every game. And Murden picked up. Murden, pretty beefy little dwarf. You think with half the height of everyone else he'd have less hit points, but what do I know? I mean, physically there is less blood in his body to be spilled before he is dead. Sylvanas and Leoric. Well, that covers the offlane, it covers the push power. That's a lot of wave clear. Do we see a healer? We do. It's a Lucio and a Tassadar. I think we've seen Batman on Lucio already. Lucio just being slimy. It's my favorite word to describe him, slimy. Difficult to lock down and grab a hold of. Tassadar, the opposite. Easy because he hurts himself. Blaze taken off the board. Because I don't... No, it's not the same Lyric, but in the last game, Lyric got a bunch of red tombs, and Blaze would just bunker out of them. So if you want people to stay in your entomb, then you really got to take bunker away and Garrosh. The previous Garrosh made some huge plays. So I'm acting like these are the same people, but I don't remember who played Garrosh, but I don't think he's here. Who heals for the blue team? Nobody. It's Vala and Mal'Ganis. So more range damage. And Mal'Ganis. So lots of sleep, lockdown, and then they can let people sleep and focus on one person, maybe. Lucio is going to be really annoying for the Mal'Ganis as he's trying to get stuns or sleeps can get booped back. Greymane, interesting. Good damage, but we'll have to see. I was going to say something and then I realized it was dumb, so nothing wrong with Greymane. And Sonya, decent solo laner. Uther. I'm always hesitant about the Uthers. Now, Mal'Ganis can set things up for a stun, and then Sylvanas and Vala have a ton of damage. Anyone going in, like Lucio, if he wants to be annoying and just walk all over the team, Uther just says no. So I can understand that. It's just the healing. Lucio is going to have huge AoE healing, and Uther has pitiful any kind of healing. It's AoE or single target. It's not great. So we'll have to see if the blue team can burst people down or not. Because, yeah, Lucio is definitely more of a sustain. I want to say Sylvanas and Vala are going to do good work. So I think they have the advantage, but then I see the Uther and I'm like hesitant. On the other side, Muradin's mobile, Greymane can jump in and out. Lucio's mobile, Sonya's mobile. A lot of, able to get around, able to move out. Shouldn't be too easy to get ganked, except Tassadar. So as long as Tassadar plays safe, the red team should be in a good place. But, we're starting on the blue side, so Wolf on Sylvanas, Key on Uther, Stormsword on Leoric, Ellie on Vala, and Zednam on Mal'Ganis. On the red side, Batman AFK on Lucio. We have Terdo on Muradin. Words just stopped coming to my brain. Norseman on Tassadar, Ewok on Greymane, and Unicycle on the last person, who is Sonya. Sorry, there's the skin is weird. Talents. We have Wave of Light, Duration of Devotion, Holy Radiance kind of thing. Interesting. We have attack speed for Sylvanas, no % damage here. Yeah, there's a stun, but the sleep comes through anyway. It was just a spear, so it's a tiny stun. Ewok, tons of damage. Zedlin, tons of damage being taken, but nobody goes down. We do have auto attack Vala. Skeletal swing takes heals, so team fight Leoric. Time to feed on Mal'Ganis as the rotations come through. Oh, interesting. So we're getting more frequent inner beasts for Greymane, so he can turn it on and get it back. Yeah, Unstoppable comes through. Stormsword gets out. Adds the red team rotates down to the camp. That's probably good on like Garden of Terror where there's more camps, because you finish a camp and then you don't always get the next one while it's still up. Anyway, we'd have Dwarf Block, Furious Blow for Slam Build, and Nexomania. Meanwhile, Sylvanas Black Arrows. The team wasn't showing for a while. They might have been able to do this sooner, but with the camp taken, they know for a fact that the rotation is just going to be slow. Leoric just goes for the clear by himself, and that's a lot of damage to the top wall. Meanwhile, middle wall's been tickled on the blue side. Oh. We're doing some fights up top, and Tassadar, slept for the full duration, is just left alone. Muradin goes down, that's all they wanted. Although Ellie could have gotten a few stacks from a sleeping Tass. Don't get killed now. Gotta save those gambits. Zednan gets a sleep off, but he's taking tire shots. He's taking a ton of damage. But that's pretty free clear while the team's asleep on the camp that was taken for mid. And experience is equal. So 2 camps taken by the red team and no experience advantage. Blue team still has their camp to take whenever they feel like it. Tons of damage coming out though. Batman does get the 3-man boop. Where is that talent? There it is. For the subwoofer. But it did knock people out of Tassadar's lightning wave. So probably worth get that quest finished. We do have electric fence. That can be super annoying, especially at 20 if he takes the upgrade. Yeah, let's see. There's Ellie just struggling to get out of that. Team, yeah. She was kind of alone, but rotated safely. Big hammer on Morganis. And yeah, the blue team is taking more damage. The Tassadar poke is good, but they're not falling behind yet. They've got the only kill, so it's working. Blue is taking a camp now. Stedman's just looking around the point. Gets stuck on the wall. Does he have the sleep out? He does have the sleep. Does he get out? No. He did not take level 450 armor. It may have made a difference, but yeah, there were so many people on him and he was low. If he had slept to the left, maybe, but he's trying to juke the Lucio, but kind of just put him further out that the rest of the team could catch up. Yeah, that was a good creepy arm by Stormsword on a moving Lucio. Big stun on Davala, but no follow-up. Wolf getting kind of caught. Escapes. And Lucio just loses half his health. Half of his remaining health. This camp is getting cleared up. Not really getting all the way to the wall. Greymane's on the bottom camp. And yeah, red team is starting to pull ahead in experience. Oh, I missed it. There's too much to watch. These teams are just all over the place. And I'm not going to lie, I'm starting to lose a little bit of my energy. It's been going for a while. That Muradin does have a Dwarf Toss out, but let himself get low. Ellie is being risky with that gambit, but not getting punished yet. Stormsword gets the turn in. Tassadar almost close enough just to watch it happen, but wasn't quite in the bush to see it, I don't think. Sevens are here. We do have a cleanse. Skullcracker for the extra stuns. Nothing else is too notable, just standard. It looks like focus is going to be in the top first. But Muradin saw Malganis coming, stunned him out, and yeah. No engage there. Muradin does get slept, immediately woken up. Vala dashes forwards with no mana. Tens are here apparently as mind control comes out. Meanwhile, Leoric and Sonya trading blows. Sonya's about to get a spin. Yeah. I get the kill first and then the spin for the heals. You can turn off the fort. Do you have black arrows? Yes. Okay. So went for the kill, didn't get it. Had the black arrows to not die. That is a Lucio going well ahead of the team, but the team is behind. Uther? Yeah, you can't go in there. Stormsword, one of those gems, the Shady Walk doesn't count. It doesn't pick him up, but doesn't get killed again. The wall does prevent the Lucio from escaping. Ellie doing some ton of damage, but very, very risky. 1 versus 3. Wants to go in so bad, but you know, if she went in 10 seconds ago, that was dead. No, still dead, but she got the kill. Not worth it when you have the gambit. But Tassadar lived just a little too long. And that is just double checking. Yeah, her first death. Still has the 15% attack speed. But the Red Web Reapers are coming down. Again, the focus is in the top. It is the boss lane. Cursed Bullet looks like it whiffed. And they're actually going to be fighting mid a bit. Not a big fight. Yeah, just focusing on the towers and focusing on the spiders. Ellie? Oh, that's Wolf, not Ellie. Different archer. Oh, Morganis. Oh no. Gets the stun out too as he's trying to go for the final hit. Yeah, doesn't quite get his abilities off, and the fort's down. Ellie getting chased down by the Lucio. Does get out. Lucio gets mind controlled and destroyed. D-Shield gets Uther back out. And Ellie gets the kill onto Greymane and does get stunned out. So that should be the end of the kills, although the orc isn't done. Sonya does have the move speed. That's a big slow. It's enough. As all the stuns come in, Dwarf Toss gets them over the gate. But Black Arrows are here. And this should be mid-fort going down. Morganis eats a hammer, but you know, Morganis eats hammers for breakfast. And structures are even, experience mostly even, both in the same talent. This is a ballsy invade. But Tassadar's not up for a few seconds. And so Red doesn't even contest it. They were completely scouted out. They just did it right in the face of the enemy team. But they got away with it. Like, if Sonya had leapt in and, you know, who knows what might have happened. But they're just playing it safe. Blue team has exactly enough gems to turn in. Morganis does get the stun, but there's no follow-up as they just want the turn in. They probably could have gotten that kill. Looked like Greymane just charged through the wall. I'm going to be distracted as I watch the replay from 20 seconds ago. There's the Morganis stun. Sorry, I'm just watching a replay. There's yeah. Oh, he charged to a minion, right? Okay. That's allowed. He was in human form going into wolf form. It wasn't the other way around. Alright, Morganis goes for the engage. Does have the Carrion Swarm. Not sure what that actually was going to accomplish. But here come the Web Weavers in the bottom and the top. Bottom's getting cleared by Tassadar. Mind control's up, so could go fishing. Black arrows forces the team to step up to her, and then she can get an easy mind control. Morganis taking so much damage. There's a leap, D-shield, and then Morganis can get the peel with Yeah, that's pretty good. Does he have a sleep? He's just walking away. Leoric doesn't get to walk away. And Mal'Ganis goes back in trying to peel and gets killed. Vala doesn't have a fort to retreat to. And Lucio's giving movement speed. Everyone but Key gets out. But Vala's the most important to keep alive. Just because of the talent. But that fight could have gone either way, and then it went one way, then it went horribly the other. Stayed a little too long. Yeah, that fort's gone, but meanwhile, top, middle, and bottom are all gone on the red team. So, advantage still blue, but red has a turn in now, and it's not getting at all interrupted because Uther's still dead. But blue team does get their camp, so they'll have a pretty solid chance to defend this. And Leoric has no something to give and just walks right into the minions. Doesn't care how close the enemy team might be. And Uther's not there yet, and the blue team just walks past the spiders. Entomb does catch the Greymane, but he does dive through the wall again. Vala almost gets the Zonia, but yeah, no, everyone's dead. That was a very, very aggressive play, and did not pan out for them. Ellie's got to be real careful. Leap is down, but there's so many tools that the red team has to lock someone down. So that top keep is definitely dead. That shouldn't be core. Ellie just getting mana back. But the shield is dropping quick. I said it shouldn't be core, not that it couldn't be core. It looks like it's not. But they do get quite a bit of damage. Leoric goes down, and then of course Muradin, who didn't even try to retreat, gets an extra 3% and goes down himself. There are still spiders in the bottom lane, so it was a very successful push, although they did stay too long and got killed. This is a big minion wave. It'll do a lot of damage before someone gets there, and no one's on their way. Blue team just wants boss. They don't care about their wall. Leoric, okay, he's coming. So they are going to get the experience from this. That is like 3 waves down here and another 2 were up here. But yeah, this boss is definitely going to be taking no contest. Leoric getting his soak on. And their team just has to deal with passive experience because their lanes are pushed so far. The only experience on the map for them is this camp. Gets them to 19, but blue team is catching up real fast just because they have all the waves. And boss is being pushed with. Neither team has a turn in. Black arrows ought to be available. That is a mind control through the gate. Cleanse. I mean, it was Muradin. He was fine anyway, but yeah, boss gets a wall, but doesn't get anything else. The whole team's here to defend, and they have, you know, Greymane and Tassadar and Sonya. They do a ton of damage. So 20s are closer for the blue team, but they have slightly fewer structures and less core health. Those don't really matter if you win team fights with 20s, so the experience is also closer to them, so that's, I guess then they're even faster. But red team going out pretty far, trying to get as much as they can. Muradin can jump, Lucio has speed. They're not that far for the Hulos heroes are, but that's a Silence and Tomb. Counter, yeah, with the Black Hole, and the leap gets Sonya out. Didn't quite catch the Lucio there, which would have been good. But Lucio's just taking so much damage. Sylvanas wanted him bad. Used the unstoppable movement speed and chased as far as she could go. Red team has exactly enough gems for a turn-in. Blue team does not. Leoric does finish his auto-attack quest. And the fight is on. There are more mind controls whenever she wants them. Vala, oof, gets saved. All the CC onto the Greymane. He should no go does go down. The level 20 upgrade with the sleep damage killed him, and the sleep stopped the Lucio. That was huge, and that got them the Muradin afterwards. And Sonya is just faster. There it is. Almost got away, but 4 down. Black arrows. Is there a lane they can go through? Top lane's quickest, but this is closer. Their lanes are pushed out. Tassadar, you're really close up there. But that's a huge black hole, and that stops the push in its tracks. Uther cannot heal that up anytime soon. What did he take? Oh, he took the AoE Divine Shield. Yeah, they're not pushing anything down with that much damage on them. They did get enough gems for a turn in, but damn, that hurt. It wasn't even the upgraded with the Kugel Blitz, it was just the straight up black hole and shock ray damage. He did take the Force Barrier upgrade. We do have the High 5 upgrade and Rewind on Muradin. You obviously saw the Silence and Tomb and the Sleep Carrion Swarm. Vala did go Farflight Quiver, so she can attack from more safety, and has only died 1 time. I'm looking forward to seeing if the Bulwark of Light makes it for a big teamfight play in the teamfight that I assume is coming up soon. Anytime now, guys. Fight, 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 fight. The red team is letting the spiders take damage just over time. Long range mind control. High 5 cleanses out. Mind control is on a 10-second cooldown. Frankly, I think it should only get the cooldown reduction if you actually land it, so you can't just like go fishing all the time. But that's a discussion for another day. Yeah, no team fight anytime. Sonya is bottom. Blue team could just push in. They have black arrows, and the team is split. But there's a big Silence and Tomb. There's a mind control doesn't connect. There's a big D shield. Blind is a Carrion Swarm. Here comes the sleep, and the High 5's coming through. But the dark Shadow Dagger. Shadow is the word I was looking for. Black arrow, dagger, dark dagger. Does confirm the Lucio. Blue team is super low though. Greymane and Tassadar can do the damage. Big cleanse onto the Leoric did give them the Unstoppable just long enough. But that wall is proving rough. Morgana gets a big sleep, does stop the damage coming through on his team. Which is good because look at how low their health bars are. Obviously, red team's health bars are lower at 0 for 3 of them. But I thought they were going to boss. So they are going to boss. But most of the team is hearthing. I guess Uther's like, I can heal this. Yeah, they will get this because red team is dead, but their ability to push was diminished so much by just the damage they took. I feel like I don't know, Tassadar has been proving pretty good at doing damage. They could have kept going. But I guess with just the ranged walls, this Uther can't keep up with even that. And yeah, 8 seconds on Greymane. I'm assuming Leoric's looking for an Entomb. Oh, he didn't pull it. Didn't pull the trigger. Oh, Shadow Dagger's turning the fort off. There's an Entomb, catches the Morganus. And the good black hole stops the Carrion Swarm. Good D shield stopped the black hole. But look at how damaged Zednim is. I think it's the blunderbuss from Greymane just splashing backwards. This is going to sleep no one as they're in core, and the others were too far away, and Zednim is going to die. He is just going to die. Vala, okay, doesn't get killed. The boss needs to be killed. They're focusing on defending their core. Meanwhile, this is happening. But the structures were evened up until this. And the core damage not even, but some core damage done. Makes the map a little closer, I guess. But they did give up their own. Blue team did give up their own keep to do it. Red team's at their doorstep with everyone but Greymane, so it is a 4v4 for the moment. I don't think you try to end here, though. I mean, it is late in the game, they do a lot of damage, and maybe you do, but it is clearly not guaranteed. Although Leoric... Wolf goes down. Vala does not get the Tassadar. I thought for sure that last hit was going to land. But Vala gets everybody else. Nope. Oh man, so low. One more... Oh, I was going to say one more good vault, but then the wall came in. Yeah, Vala has the ability to clean up here. But gets killed. D-shield a little too late. Those health bars are so low for so long, and you got nowhere to go. I thought for sure 3 of those heroes were dead, and then they weren't. Alright, this is going to actually slow down the team. Going to get Leoric enough time to come back. But the Greymane's on the core. Yeah, that was close. GG. Yeah, the Web Weavers coming in kind of sealed the deal there. But they almost had the defense. Like, Vala was doing the damage, had the Farfight cover, just... The walls were just in the way, and then Lucio just got just enough healing to kind of rob them of that. But yeah, that Tassadar with that one black hole on the mid keep just saved the game pretty much. Solo defense against, what was it, 5 heroes? Where am I going? Discord. Oh man. Yeah, obviously Vala did a bunch of damage, but Tassadar did more. He just hit everybody all the time, and Uther couldn't keep up with it. Tassadar had more experience soaked than Sonya. Just, killing all the minions in all the lanes and staying alive. Oh, he did go the attack range. Yeah, so auto attack blunderbuss. Just tons of AoE damage from the Greymane too. But not as much as Tassadar.
Anyone want to join for a game? Just need one to join us in Cursed Tots 2. Okay.
Alrighty, well, I'm getting kind of tired, but I'll do one more. I don't promise that I'll be my best, but my best is rarely as good as anybody else's poor, so you get what you pay for. I'm just waiting for a link. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Norseman, yeah, he was in the game. I'm too tired to provide commentary while the lobby's being made. I'm actually kind of hungry. I wasn't when this started several hours ago, but you know, time makes fools of us all. I'm waiting to see if when they realize I should be in the wrong place. I was thinking of several jokes to make about people trying to figure out left and right, but they're all inappropriate. So I'll let other people make them. And now we're making fun of people's wives. Well, as long as it's your own, I guess you're allowed. If I don't have a wife, am I allowed to make of someone else's because I don't have my own? Is that how it works? What if I have someone else's wife? Maybe this is not appropriate conversation. Infernal shrines. So we're killing skeleton monkeys. They're not actually monkeys. People just call them that, and I actually try not to call them that because I don't see it. Why would you kill monkeys? Why would you kill 40 monkeys? Who has disappeared? I see people in the lobby. I see people in Discord. Maybe he's just in the bathroom or something. I'll let them sort it out. I don't need to get involved. Unless they need someone to play it, then I can just hop in. But I wish I knew how to whistle, then I could entertain you with my whistling ways. I could put music on, but then you'd know what kind of music I listen to, and that would be embarrassing. Speaking of embarrassing music, YouTube recommended me some musical number that appeared on like the Late Show or the Tonight Show or something, and it was some K-pop band, and I just the whole time was thinking 80% of this is them dancing. Like, the song isn't even important. So like, if you listen to the song without the dancing, would you still enjoy it? And I mean, it had a decent beat and a good bass guitar, so like, obviously the words don't matter and you could, you know, dance to it, so like in that way it's fine, but like, it's just the most generic thing I've ever heard in my life. Anyway, Infernal Shrines. And we have players in a lobby and a lobby being drafted. Norseman versus Wolf as captains. And waiting on the first ban. If it were me, I would ban Brightwing. Because she just needs to be removed from the game. The end. Now, they're banning a Nubrak. A Nubrak consistently getting banned out these last few games. Johanna and Stukov being more consistent. It's funny that Johanna wasn't played that much, and then she was buffed, and then she was played every game, or banned, and then she was nerfed, and then nerfed again, and she's still banned every game, but she's not, like, as good. Like, she's basically what she was before, like, in power level, but people... Oh, someone doesn't like Batman. Hi, Dorkster. Finishing my thought. Johanna, like, people played Johanna, liked her, and then, like, they still like her. Like, it takes a hero being overpowered for everyone to play her, and then, like, oh, fine, I'll learn her. And then it's like, oh, yeah, she's actually pretty good. She was good before. But I don't think she's that crazy these days. Well, Li Ming did not get banned. It was Stitches and Anduin. So, like, the ban pool is apparently 6 heroes. That's all they ever ban. We'll see if Batman picks up Li Ming on the next round of picks. Gul'dan first. He can heal on the shrine. He can AoE the shrine. Kind of works. Nope, Batman's on Oreo. And Ewok is on Hogger. Hogger, people consider this Hogger's best map as he can go infinite spins on the point. But I think just take 3 auto attackers and he dies, and then you take the point. But that's just me. 3 auto attackers is a bit much, but you know what I mean. Like Tracer and something. Tracer can just follow him around and kill him over time. Diablo, there are some good walls. Alex, recently buffed. I always worry about Alex because I always feel like she's vulnerable. And I mean, she's a good hero and all. It's just, if the other team has a Garrosh that can get on her, and Garrosh counters Diablo, or if the other team has, you know, a Murd and Light Bomb, they can just jump on her and kill her before she can do anything, right? So it depends on who your front line is and who the enemy is. So my point is I would probably draft her later in the draft once you know what you're up against. But I also don't main Alex. So no show. Oriel telegraphed show, apparently. We've already seen one show tonight. But yeah, some people might just feel more comfortable on Alex, even with the gank opportunities. ETC, we saw him earlier. The crowd surfer ETC was a lot of fun. And Vala. We've seen 2 auto attack Vala so far. No Q and no W. Tracer Murky. I heard that someone played Murky, but it was in the game before I started. I did get here half an hour after it started because I wasn't paying attention to the time. But I haven't seen a Murky yet myself. Tracer does, as I said, to kind of work on the Hogger. Maybe they're listening to my stream, or maybe they aren't. And Illidan, because if we're memeing, why not meme? Oriole can give him auto attack speed, I guess. Or Illidan can dive on the Alex. Only the Diablo for peels. The offlane doesn't have. Well, I mean, Octograb is a stun. Octograb can shut Illidan completely down. So anyone who takes Murky and doesn't take Octograb is doing it wrong. That is my philosophy. It is really strong, and more people need to play it so that it's so strong that it gets nerfed. I don't like Murky. If just throwing that out there. All right, so this should be entertaining. I don't need that. We have Norseman on ETC, Ewok on Hogger, everyone else at AFK. Thales on Vala, Pterodo on Illidan, because I refused to say his name properly, and Batman on Oriole versus the red team. Wolf on Gul'dan, Zednim on Diablo, Ellie on Elixia on Tracer, Ektar on Alexstrasza with the cleavage there, and Stormsword on the Murky. What is it? Yeah, that gets with the UI. Who needs the UI? We can just watch this massive battlefield. Just a little bit of peaceful gameplay here. No distractions on the screen. Alright. Back into it. Tracer taking a ton of damage. Does get out. Dashes into the healing zone. Back to full. Meanwhile, Illidan probably beats Murky in the early game. Like, I say probably, I mean definitely. Yeah. And he can easily clear out the pufferfish, that's the important thing. Hogger did take some damage, but Illidan's going to win them some experience. So this might be a good time to look at the talents. As ETC gets out. Man, they're taking a ton of damage. Who's doing all that damage? Gul'dan and Ellie? Okay. Gul'dan Tracer. Lands the bomb. Anyway, yeah, Illidan's taking stacking. Guitar Hero. Hogger did not go cooking. Yeah, there's another dead Illidan trying to proxy the wave. Well, he did, but didn't kill them all. And got killed. Illidan can't decide where to go. Hogger's camping. Vala is W, so it's a different Vala this time. Experience in the lead of blue team as Murky's just kept dying. On the other side, we do have a fishy deal. So if he does proxy those waves and get those pufferfish kills, he will get bribe stacks. Illidan's smelling it out. Gul'dan going chaotic energy, so it's drain life build probably. 1-2 punch. Yeah, I figured the Murky would die again. He did go really deep for it, but Tracer versus Vala. Tracer wins, but doesn't quite get the kill. Yeah, Alex is going globes, and Diablo is Feast on Fear, so stuns will heal him. Meanwhile, there's a camp taken, just in time. Murky, can I see? I can't see the stacks for fishy deal unless I click on him, which I'm not going to. Fine, I will. He has one. So yeah, he won't be able to bribe his camp, so no one takes their Khazra camps. Illidan gets another Murky kill, definitely winning that lane. I mean, it's just a hero matchup. You have to be a really good Murky to win that before 10s. Although he is giving up a few stacks there. His team's on the objective. He's on the objective. 5-man. They have the positioning. They have the first... And Hogger gets not an infinite spin. Ewok doesn't quite line it up. But I don't think they need it. I think they got this. Yeah, Diablo, nowhere to go. Illidan's just on you. And Murky still working on those Brad stacks. Almost dies to the minions, but it is slowly damaging the towers a bit, but Illidan was getting more just by killing the Murky, so... Illidan's just going to take the damage to get the kill. Yeah, I figured he would. And here comes the Punisher. And yeah, Alex baits it over, takes a bunch of damage. Not really who you want to take damage, but behind the wall, she's safe. Punisher does shut down all the buildings, so don't even need a Sylvanas. That wall is gone. Punisher's low. Gonna get another jump. I was gonna say soon, but right then. Diablo can take it. And with the Punisher going down, the push should... No, the fort's gonna go down. The minions are gonna kill it. Murky's still trying to do Murky things. Illidan's just taking the camp and ignoring the Murky. What the heck? Let's look again. He's at 3 stacks. So he can steal a bruiser camp if he wants. If Illidan lets him. As long as Illidan's taking the camps, he will be unable to steal them. Yeah, Pufferfish does nothing. Oh, big fight. Diablo charge. Bunch of Alex Drowsa slows. Murky goes down. We all saw that coming. Murky having a hard time. Illidan actually counters Murky pretty well. And Hogger is going in on this camp. He can infinite spin off to the side, but he can't hit all 3 when he's doing it, I don't think. But he's not spinning at all. Vala will do the extra damage. And Illidan, with this camp, is getting tons of damage. Now Tracer's going to come. Should be able to clear it up before taking the full, fort. Alex finishing the Globe Quest is huge. It's bigger in ARAM when you can, keep your team at full mana, but the extra healing is nice. And the extra mana sustain just keeps you going forever. Diablo just absorbing damage, keeping the fort a little more alive. And 10s are here. We got Mosh, we have Hunt, we got Shockwaves, that's all stuns. Crystal, I guess, is the only not stun, which will stop stuns. Illidan hunts the camp across the map, well, from the mid at least. Doesn't want it to get more value. On the other side, Horrify, there's the Octograb. Pulse rounds, whatever. Tracer ults are boring. It's like you already have your ult, so what does level 10 do? Yeah, Apocalypse doesn't connect. Tracer doing a bunch of damage, but has to get out herself. And there's the Mosh. Does get cancelled by the Alex transforming. And the Horrify on 3 ETC does get out. And that should be the disengage call. Ewok wants to keep going. He didn't push backwards, he pushed into the Tracer. But no kills. Illidan just... Yeah, here's Murky looking for an Octograb or something. Illidan just zoning. Laning, not zoning. Yeah, the ping for help. Batman does get out. But there's the stun, there's the overpower. Batman did get the heal. Yeah, Murky needs follow-up for the Octograb to get the kill. He almost got it, but the team was not on the same page. Jeez, Alex is moving fast. Not as fast as, obviously, Illidan. But she took the movement speed from that. So 30%, it's a lot. Not enough to get her out. Illidan can chase forever, even under forts and towers. So bye bye, baby. I honestly don't know if Ellie is on a team of trying out. I don't know basically who any of these people are. I'm just talking about the game. And I don't know when you ask that. I don't look at my chat very often. I'm not the best caster in the world. Yeah, he got feared. APOC was used. That wasn't quite necessary. And Hogger goes down. So he clearly didn't have an infinite spin here either, or he would have not been able to be feared. But here comes the team. Murky is not here. It is a 4v4. And Mosh Pit is up. And there it is on 2, because Murky walked into it. But yeah, doesn't really get much value. Alexstrasza, full health. Batman wants to heal more than just herself. Depends on the character of the player, but can't. And everybody dies. Illidan doing what he can. It is a 3 versus 4 now. Big stun. Murky dies, but that doesn't count. 33 to 31, but with the dragon, gets the last 6 minions instantly. This is dangerous. ETC's back up, but the other team, oh, I guess camps don't get shut down for the objective, so they don't see him coming. There's the jump. ETC tanks it, no big deal. Illidan just hops right in, makes sure that Diablo's tanking 4. Well, he's already taking 4 damage, but make sure it locks on. And the fort survives. Hogger does get a camp, doesn't give it to Murky. They both go and check it, but at the same time, so neither one saw it, and Murky just walked away. I think he's looking for that Alexstrasza. Illidan gets the fear, but the stun comes through and Illidan goes down. Oof. That long-range Diablo charge stops the mosh pit instead of, charging into it and getting stunned himself. If you do it from max range, it works. If you don't, it doesn't. It's kind of a weird interaction. Also known as bug. Yeah, Oriel is having a hard time. Does get the stasis to stay alive, and ETC gets killed. So it worked out, but ETC just kind of left Oriel to her own devices. Yeah, Vala sees Murky coming back, knows there's an egg there, gets that kill. And 16's here for the blue team. Blue team gets another fort as Hogger is just offlaning. Like, they're alternating who's offlaning, the Illidan and the Hogger, and it's working really well. Whereas red team really only has the Murky, and he's been sort of losing the offlane. Because Illidan just beats Murky. So all this advantage, like, they've been losing the objective, and then winning the map. Alright, Hogger's flanking, but no one's rotating that way, so there's no real engage. Just a Murky. Murky's gonna die again, as he gets stunned 3 different ways, and he's just gonna respawn again. Yeah, Murky gonna proxy wave, maybe take this fort down. No. Oh, it did work. I thought the fort would kill the pufferfish first. Apparently not. Good to know. Because if the fort did kill the pufferfish, then, nothing happens there. big stuns, blocking. Apocalypse comes out. Vala on the flank does meet Tracer. Tracer gets double stunned. There's the fear. Tracer can just kill the Vala now. Oh, except for that. And there's a big mosh on the dragon. Vala still needs to deal with this Tracer. Can't really focus, but Alexstrasza goes down. Vala did focus on the Alex, didn't go for the Tracer. And now the Tracer can die. So, well played. Vala was in a very hard spot and came out well on top. Yes. Saw that coming, but the healing is there. Illidan wasn't quite in range of the keep. He stayed a very long time to get that kill. Almost got killed for it. But does use the evasion to take a few shots. Playing very aggressive. Murky kills aren't really worth it unless he's in lane. If you're going to send him back a long way, yes.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Meanwhile, Ewok doing Hogger things, taking the point. Murky stole a camp. And blue team is taking another camp. So the teams are just sort of ignoring each other. 20s are closer for the blue team. And good peel from Batman. Making sure that Diablo can't make any plays.
Blue team has summoned a mortar punisher. Hero slain.
Feels bad. Oof. Long range stun catches the Diablo? Gul'dan. Demon summoner. And he takes 3 more stuns, but still survives. But huge mosh under the Hog Wild. And oh, does Illidan get the Alexstrasza? No. Vala versus Tracer, round 2. Vala wins. GG. What can we say about that game other than Illidan beats Murky? Healing pretty equal. Damage. Blue team had a little bit more overall, but their damage dealers weren't like well ahead. It wasn't like 80,000 to 40. It was 50 to 40. But Murky just didn't get very much. Murky had a bunch of Zulk, but so did Illidan. So yeah, a little bit more damage, but just so many more kills and lane pressure and things like that. A lot of good plays on both sides, so good game. I'm gonna go back to the schoolyard for a little bit, maybe? I don't know. Nah. I'm just gonna finish the stream here. I'm kind of beat. And I don't know if they're doing any more anyway, so thanks for hanging out. I had some fun. Hope you all did too. Yeah, I don't never know how to end these things, so have a good night, and I'll see you again.